listening to ComedySlamRadio.com. From our studios to the world, we bring you the finest in quality entertainment. So pop some popcorn, grab a smooch buddy, and settle in for another fine show from ComedySlamRadio.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the Double Special Show with Christopher Gorges and J.B. Lee, coming to you live from the Comedy Slam Radio Studios in beautiful Tampa Bay, Florida. And now, let's get on with the show, baby. And we're back live on the Double Special Show with J.B. Lee, Christopher Gorges, and Tiffany Barbee.
Yay!
Special guest live in the studio, Marty Hoffman.
Yes, our college station, Texas comedy correspondent, Marty Hoffman, college station. Marty, how are you, baby?
Doing well, doing well. Happy to be here.
Happy to be here. Welcome to another edition of the Double Special Show right here on ComedySlamRadio.com. As always, if you'd like to call on the show, the number is 727-493-2055. You can hit us up on the web.
That's right. You can hit us up at Double Special at Twitter, or Twitter at Double Special, or whatever the hell it is.
No, do it right, because now it's
Double
important.
Special.
Now it's important,
Now
dude.
it's important, baby.
It's not impertinent. It's important.
Impertinent.
Come on, do it. Do it.
My name is Snoop Lion. Oh, wait, what? No. Double Special at Twitter. You can email us at doublespecial@gmail or call in at the number Chris just gave. That's right.
That's right.
If you're one of our beautiful 766 followers.
Yes, and let's start off the show right now by saying thank you, Tiffany Barbee. Yes, thank you, Tiffany Barbee.
You're welcome.
Amazing. Last week we had 11 followers on Twitter. Double Special. Yes, we had you, and choke right up on that thing. And you took over the Twitter. No, choke up on it. Choke up on the mic. Get up in there. Yeah, I want people to hear you. People want to hear you. I think people want to hear her, right?
Yes, people have asked for more Tiffany on the show.
More Tiffany. Louder Tiffany. Get right up on it and get loud. Say hello to everybody.
I have a very big mouth. I can't get that close to the microphone.
No, you can get closer. You don't have to. I'm not saying you wrap your mouth around it. Okay, that's all right. So Tiffany joins the show a couple weeks ago. We had her in for a couple of guest things to kind of feel her out and everything. And she looks at her Twitter thing and says what? You saw her Twitter account.
That was pitiful.
It was
11 followers. Like my grandma has 11 followers. You know what I mean?
and we had our Double Special account for how long?
Oh, you've had a year and a half.
A year and a half. What's the normal? Even if you're not trying, which we weren't, I have to say, not really.
You didn't try at all.
Okay, not at all. But even if you're not trying, what's the average number of followers you think?
Well, probably about 25.
20. So we didn't even get to the 20 mark.
Yeah, you weren't too bad.
No.
What do you mean not too bad? That's half of what we should have had.
I know.
That's true.
That's awful.
We weren't following
But now
that many.
you have 766.
That's what I'm saying. Round of applause. Ding the bell. Very nice. Yes. I know. I threw it out there because I'm excited.
They're all really cool followers. Like they're all like, if you're following us on Twitter, you're a cool person. Like I only followed cool people. So
how do you know that they're cool though? Just based on the Twitter thing?
I actually look at their bio and I kind of look at their tweets and see that they're funny or they're into the same stuff we are.
So what are the key components that when you're like, this person's cool? And as opposed to, you know what, this person is a tool. I'm not having a following. Okay, so what are the?
Well, they have to have like similar interests.
Yes, like skiing and stuff.
Well, some of the people like love the Howard Stern show. They love like Joe Rogan's podcast. They like podcasts already.
They like podcasts in general, right? Good.
Or they're comics, or they're actors, or they're directors, or writers.
One guy's a valet, but we'll let him in.
LA.
No, not LA, a valet. He's actually parks cars. Yeah, no, okay, that's fine. We'll let him in. It's good. So you're out there, and this is how long would you say hour-wise you put into this? To get 800 people.
Well, I mean, I always kind of have the computer on all day, so every now and then I'll just go in and follow a couple people.
And then bam, it's happening.
Yep, they follow us back because, I mean, Jordan's the one that's tweeting out the clever tweets, and then I kind of talk to everybody and stuff. So.
All right.
I was trying to stay anonymous about it, but that's cool. That's right.
He's like,
I will take credit for all the funny tweets.
Chris Gorges does nothing on Twitter.
I can't, no, but I can't. And that's because when listen, I did the thing on Facebook about the announcements, and at the end I put listen, laugh, learn. And Jordan's like, that's really dorky. Don't do it. So immediately I feel inferior. I feel like I can't do it. Marty,
No, I know you're old and you feel uncomfortable with like modern things.
No, that's not. It's not really about modern things. It's about being.
It's about being old.
It's about being clever. Texting. I'm not good at you have this many number of characters to be clever. I think JB's really the guy for that. It is hard. It's not easy.
I mean, I do the clever tweets on my Twitter, but I don't.
What's been the most clever? Wow, I can't even say that. What has been the most clever tweet on your Twitter? Would you say? The one that got the most. No, clever meaning like a lot of retweets. Is that what you get?
Yeah.
If it's clever, people are like, yeah,
I
I'm
don't
gonna retweet.
know. It's been a while.
Okay, so it's nothing clever in a while. So, but Jordan, you had a couple of good things that got retweeted.
I got one or two good ones.
And Jordan was, I have to say, at first, Jordan was like, Twitter. I mean, to him, it's like, It's like it's like a chick flick, or it's like But now that you've got some retweets and people are responding, how do you feel now, JB?
Boner. Boner.
Yeah.
There's so many boners.
He really does, too.
No, he gets very excited. Like, he called me. It's like, I got to retweet. And I'm like, I don't even know. What was it? And I read the tweet, rather. Very funny.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not good at it like that. I can't do, I'm not good.
All his tweets are hilarious. So I'm entertained.
Yeah, I'm better at speaking, and Jordan's better at just, look, here's about 4 sentences. You deal with that. Bam. There it is, right?
Yeah, that's right. You deal with that.
You deal with that. You deal with my Folgers tweet.
4 sentences run concurrently. That's right. Deal with it.
All right. So again, I just want to say thank you, Tiffany Barbee. Amazing job. And we're not stopping her. We're shooting. What's our number we're shooting for?
We're going to keep going.
Till what's a good number? Because, I mean, how many?
32,000.
20,000.
20,000 is decent. That's respectable?
Well, that's beyond respectable. I think anything over 1,000 is quite respectable.
Unless you're Bieber, and he's got like what?
He is like 25 million.
25 million, Bieber.
Yeah, wow.
So we need a hot young boy to be in this show.
Who can sing?
You got an attractive female.
Yeah.
You're edging me out. So why don't you just replace me with like a 14-year-old little boy that sings really well?
We'll scout.
Or not even so well.
We can scout on YouTube. We'll go on like whoever found Justin Bieber found him on YouTube, right? So let's go. Let's scout YouTube. We'll find a nice young boy.
I say we get the leave Britney alone guy and have him in here. That's a nice crossover.
No. There's no women attracted to him.
So Marty Hoffman is here in the studio. Now you're down for one day. You popped in the studio. For those listeners who are regular listeners, yes?
Check in.
All right. God
check
bless
in.
it. All right.
Check in. As of today, birth control is free in the United States.
Really?
Check in.
As of today?
That's right.
Is that thanks to Obama?
Thanks to Obama.
Yeah! I don't even know why I made that football noise. I have no idea.
No more copays for contraception.
I'm okay with that.
I'm cool with it.
Marty, you've got one kid.
Actually, contraception's always been birth control's always been free for me because I'm ugly. So like, just no one has sex with me. So birth control just not a problem. It's awesome.
That would be acceptable and believable if you didn't have a kid. I mean, listen, you're married. You have a child. I mean, somebody.
Yeah, ask my wife if she wants to have another kid with me.
Well. Yeah, but maybe I don't think it has anything to do with the sex part. Maybe it's just the response.
Maybe it was like the lack of support during the birth.
I was right there with her.
You were not. You were building a transformer diorama.
For the boy.
Yeah,
for the boy.
The boy.
Right.
The man-child that she would squeeze forth.
If they didn't want me to build a diorama, they wouldn't have invented ultrasound.
Now,
God.
Tiffany, on a completely different vein, you are our conservative voice in the show. How do you feel about the birth control thing? You think it's something? What do you feel?
I think it's good.
You're okay with birth control in general, or?
Yeah, I mean, of course. I mean, I don't think it's too bad that young kids are having sex, but they shouldn't be having babies. You know what I mean?
She's like, I want to answer this question, but I could go to hell. I don't want to risk the fact that I could burn in a lake of fire. So you're pro birth control, or
I mean, I'm not against it.
But you prefer abstinence until you're ready to be married.
That would be nice, but I mean, I know it's not realistic nowadays.
Who would it be nice for? Because there are a lot of 14-year-old boys. I was a 14-year-old boy. I did not find it nice at all. I found it very frustrating.
Oh, my God.
All right, check in.
Yes, move on.
Oh, touchy. All right, good.
No.
I like it. All right, that's good.
Xbox chat leads to violent attack in Oakley. Teen stabs man 22 times.
What?
Check in.
An Xbox chat?
That's right. An online fight led to an in-person attack for a young man in Oakley, and he ended up with nearly 24 stab wounds.
What game were they playing? That's the question. Does
Call
it say
of Duty?
Listen, I am an avid Call of Duty player, and now even more so Battlefield 3. Marty, you don't really get on Xbox. You're not really a gamer.
No. But I do play Magic Live, and I have had to stab some 15-year-old kids because they were like, trying to cheat. So
cheat? How do you even determine what a cheat is in Magic? Because
you do an illegal move. You're doing a legal move.
What's an illegal move in Magic?
Like something costs 5 mana and you try to tap 4 mana and slide it out there or something like that.
Wow.
And then stabbity. That's what you get.
I don't even know what the hell
I have no idea what he's talking about.
Well,
Man,
that's because
stabbity.
you're a guy or you're a girl. You're a girl. That's why-
Wow. Well, Marty is pissed off, and
Yeah,
we're
right.
gonna get to later. We're gonna to talk about Marty's obvious homicidal tendencies toward Tiffany now that she's on the show.
He drove all the way here.
I see how they put me on the far side of the table from her.
We had
so
to
I can't
separate.
just sneak shave her head.
Dude, you guys almost came to blows in the parking lot. You're here.
It was
You get
really
all-
rough.
Yeah, he picks her up in his car, and all of a sudden he's like, "Oh, I'm the man. Get in the back seat, biatch." You know, I drove from. I know how you are, man. You came here with certainly a thing in mind.
Bitches, best respect.
Check in. Today is World Middle Finger Day.
Yes.
Check in.
What the World Middle Finger Day?
How do you know?
Because he pulled it up. It's on the internet. It must be true.
Random front page news.
Random front page news.
Today is the perfect day for some jackhole to cut you off in traffic. Why? Because today is the first World Middle Finger Day.
Listen.
Oh, can I check in first? I know where I want to use this. I know where I want to use this.
Check
Because
in,
it's also
Texas.
It's only for today, though.
I know, because it's also Chick-fil-A Appreciation Day. So I can drive by all those people appreciating Chick-fil-A and do the appreciation of the middle finger as well.
I'm all for middle finger appreciation day as long as you can actually do a good middle finger. Because there are different techniques. You got the long fingered, like that for all the Ustream guys. That's a long. I think that's the best one. That long, bam. And then you got people that put the little wings on it, which are retarded.
Wings are the best.
No, I don't like the wings. I think the wings are stupid. Do you like the wings, Marty?
You know what I like is when people steal Dane Cook's material.
No, I'm not talking about material. I'm talking about that because I'm going somewhere. I know I'm
Marty,
yeah.
no Aurora jokes, please.
Yeah, please. No, thank you. Yeah. No, I'm going somewhere with this because I bring it up only because, and you're right, Dan Cook did a bit about that, but I'm bringing it because I got flipped off in traffic by like a 70-year-old guy, and it took him like 4 minutes to get the finger up.
Oh.
He slowed down and was flipping it in the back of the window. You ever remember that trick that kids do where they crank the middle finger up like that?
Yes, yes.
He didn't have the crank going. It was arthritis. It was cranked very slowly and up. And I'm like, God, just get to the freaking, just do it already. If you can't do it correctly or fast enough, you shouldn't be able to participate in Middle Finger Day. I mean, are we in agreement in that? Anybody
Agreeance?
Agreement, yes, agreement.
Yeah, that's a good word.
I have had many drinks. I'm very excited today. Okay, it's fine. All right, so that's what it took forever, dude. Forever.
There are many things that you can't do when you're old.
What?
And it's just sad. It's
Many
just
things
sad.
that you can't do.
If you're old and it takes you longer to like, oh, look how long it takes that person to eat. No more food for you, old person. Just die.
Yeah,
why are you so mean to the old people?
I'm not
What did you
mean.
do to make him flip you off in the first place?
I gently tapped my horn because he was stopped at a red light, and it was.
was
and
this
he
that
could've
guy
made a
that you
right
scared the old man? You scared the old man in traffic?
He was so angry. It should have been able to pop up immediately. He wasn't. Whatever, dude. I just a tap. No long. I didn't yell. I didn't throw anything in his car.
He's old. You probably gave him a heart attack. He's struggling to have a heart attack and flip you off. His dying move is going to be to flip you off.
Well, maybe if he's that fragile, he shouldn't be in a vehicle. That's what I'm saying. Don't stop. If you're going to be out in traffic,
Someday you're going to be there. You're going to be there.
Well, you will be too. All right.
Yeah,
All right.
less time than you think.
Thank you for the love of God.
Check in. Michigan flesh-eating bacteria patient dies 12 days after doctor told a woman that she was finally clear of a life-threatening flesh-eating bacteria infection. She took a turn for the worse and died. Why are you laughing? This lady died.
No, but you can just picture going, you know what? It's all good. We're in the clear.
Thank you, Jesus. Thank you. I'm okay. I've been praying really hard. And I just want to thank Jesus. No, Jesus doesn't exist. I'm the Jewish Lord. You're going, no, back to the flesh-eating bacteria for you.
What the hell is he talking
Crystal
about?
Spencer, 33 years old, had spent a month in and out of 3 hospitals.
Okay, go on.
Her husband had visited in
What the hell? Spit it out, baby.
As soon as I got off the elevator, the staff told him, "We've got some bad news." This story goes on for a long time.
It
So
is
I'm
a
trying
long
to
story.
pull out like relevant parts to read. But I sight read, and sometimes I'm not very good at sight reading. Crystal Spencer was a high school dropout and had been poor and underinsured or uninsured most of her life. Oh, this is just sad. She had adult onset diabetes and weighed more than 300 pounds all of her adult life.
She needed
Factors that put her at higher risk of contracting the flesh-eating bacteria. I didn't know that.
Yeah, see? You didn't really get into it, did you?
Not when I was fat. No, I really didn't want to think about stuff like that. Woo! Dodge a bullet there, ladies and gentlemen.
I know you thought you could like have a heart attack, but really the big threat was flesh-eating bacteria.
I know there was so much of me.
Exactly.
Walking buffet.
Exactly. Flesh-eating bacteria are actually like, look at that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Juicy.
They wouldn't want to eat me.
They
or
wouldn't wanna-
Marty.
No, Marty's thin.
It's like winning a free trip to New Guinea.
Oh my goodness! All right, now have you tweeted anything at all since we started?
I have tweeted twice.
Why don't you tweet the phone number for them to call in?
Yeah, there.
too?
See, Tiffany is on point. She knows what's going on. That's why we have 700 plus listeners.
You were
or
invited
Twitter.
to sit over on this side and tweet all you want, but I'll do that now.
Oh wow!
I
All right.
like this side.
She likes this side.
This is my better side.
Oh my God! So we did the Tiffany thing. All right, that's good. We did that.
All
Oh, all
You
right.
didn't
Check
do-
in.
What the hell?
Check in is over.
Do mine.
Oh, you have one?
I do.
Okay.
Perfect.
Check in.
Go on.
Go on. No, she's
No, you
she
can't
said
check
she
in
had
for
one.
another bit. No, not a check in. Something else. We're talking off the side.
Yeah,
Oh.
sorry.
Do you have another thing that you're
No,
gonna do?
I said check in was over, and then she said she had one. I thought
Oh,
we were
for
going to check
God's sake.
back in.
All right. Well, we
Check
do.
back out. Check out.
All right, if you're listening, the number is 727-493-2055. We're on ComedySlamRadio.com. We'll be here till 10:30. In the studio, Marty Hoffman joining us, our comedy correspondent from College Station, Texas, and Tiffany Barbee, as always. Tiffany, we have a segment. We haven't done an intro yet. I want to get this intro done because I want, like, I think for this segment, I would like to have, like, I don't know, I'm thinking, like, princessy, sort of like Tinkerbell music. Does that even make sense?
It can be like a light bulb kind of sound. Too.
Oh, okay, that's good. A light bulb. It's called Tiffany's Epiphany, and this is when Tiffany fills into something that throughout the week that something that changed your life.
What does a light
Yes.
bulb? What does a light bulb sound like?
Well, you remember cartoons that go ding or something like that,
Yeah.
don't they?
Okay,
Marty?
but in real life, a light bulb, you just flip the switch and then it's just
Right.
light.
Yeah, but we're talking about over drama.
Maybe like a
dramatization.
zzz,
for God's
like
sake.
electric sound.
He really doesn't like you.
Wow.
Marty-
She just wants the sound of light, okay? And I'm supposed to just let my replacement just go, oh yeah,
My
we'll have the
replacement.
sound of light
He got-
happen.
he
That'll
got-
be fine.
He got so jealous that I was here that he drove
He drove.
18 hours
From Texas.
from Texas to make sure he was here.
His wife has a conference in Orlando, which is 2 hours away from here, but he's like, bitch, I will be at the studio. He's leaving right after the show
He
to go
is.
back to Orlando, but came here. He's like, oh, will you picking Tiffany up? Or I'll drive. I'll drive. All right, so what is your epiphany?
Okay.
Yes.
Wait, I got some light
You
bulb sound
got,
effects.
you got line. Oh, okay. Hold on. We'll get to that in a second. This
Was that
epiphany-
the sound of the light bulb?
This epiphany-
I don't know what I'm supposed to sound like because I'm actually just a light particle.
Now, I thought Andrew Hall was going to be in the studio tonight, but
yeah.
he didn't show up.
Oh.
2 weeks.
No.
Do you know the deal with it? Do you have inside information on Andrew
No,
Hall?
I was just saying he called me.
He did. Oh, we'll talk about that in a second.
He's missing.
No,
At
he's
least part of him.
Now he's not missing from us, but not from Tiffany. Because he's got internet side. What are you doing? You got anything at all?
I thought I had one.
You
but
got
no.
nothing. You have no idea.
Really?
I gave you a soundboard link that has perfect sound effects.
Perfect sound effects for light?
No, yes, I bet you there's a light bulb sound on that board, but he refuses to use it. He's too. Oh, I have to find something that nobody's ever
I
heard
don't know
of.
if I'm plugged in.
Like he's got to go to the club that doesn't have a sign out front. You know what I mean? That's
He's too hip. That's like he'll read a
Right.
book, but it can't be a book that anybody else has read.
No, of course
like
not.
Shades of Grey. No.
Ugh.
This is
I'm
gonna,
reading Shades of Pink right now. Which,
All right.
this is going to be the most anticlimactic epiphany
Probably.
ever.
but we'll try
All
to.
this build up and suspense.
Wait, I'll do an intro for it.
Oh no.
Did you have the
Ladies
soundboard?
and gentlemen,
This better be good, damn it.
prepare your mind because we are about to explore the mind of Tiffany Barbee, the world's foremost Taekwondo instructor in Clearwater, Florida. Prepare your mind
And England.
and England
That's right.
for the Tiffany Epiphany.
Yay!
How was that?
That was good, except for I interrupted it. We should redo
No,
it.
such an epiphany that it blew the light bulb into pieces.
The Tiffany Epiphany.
That's awesome.
That is awesome.
Perfect.
All right, so what is your epiphany?
Okay,
Please.
so I finally figured out what's wrong with Ryan Reynolds.
With Ryan Reynolds?
Yeah, why I don't think he's attractive. I finally figured out. It's been
Wait,
years.
let's back up. You do not find
No.
Ryan Reynolds, Green Lantern.
Exactly.
He was in, what was he in? What else was Ryan Reynolds in?
Two dudes in a pizza place or something like that.
Yeah, two guys, a girl, in a pizza place.
That's right.
And he was in Waiting and a bunch of stuff. I figured out what's wrong with him, why I don't like him, and why a lot of people don't like him.
Okay.
His eyes are too close together.
Wow.
His eyes are like, he's got a little bit of cross-eyed. If you look at him, that's what's wrong with him. So I thought it was amazing that I figured out what's wrong with Ryan Reynolds. It changed my life. It did.
Did it help you realize that you are an incredibly picky human being?
Yes.
Oh, why don't I like this Adonis? Well, let me see. His eyes are a millimeter too close.
No, but here's the thing.
I don't know why I can't make relationships work.
He actually has a disorder that they've actually written a paper about it.
About his eyes?
Mm-hmm.
What disorder is that?
And I looked it up because once I realized it, I'm like, wait a second. I'm like, everything's on Google. I looked it up, and yeah, sure enough, there's a whole thing about his eyes on the internet.
Go on.
I don't know. I just thought it was interesting.
Yeah, but that wasn't.
But what's the thing about his eyes? Now we're curious. Scientific minds want to know.
Jordan, can you look into that for us, or are you just stuck on the light bulb popping noise, which is freaking hysterical? No, but here's the weird thing. Here's the weird thing. I like Ronald Reynolds.
I like him too.
No, I do, and he's I didn't notice the eye thing. Here's what I did notice, though.
Okay.
There's a scene in Green Lantern when he's in the bar with his girlfriend and they're trying to like reconcile their relationship. You remember that scene? Did you see Green Lantern?
Yes.
He reaches over with his hand. And if you look at his hand, it looks like he had a fire. It looks like fire scarred hand. Like if you look at his hand, it looks like there's all kinds of scars on his hand, really disfigured. I'm totally not kidding. Go back and look at the movie. I don't know what time clip it is. I have no idea, but he's in the bar. He puts his hand forward, and if you look at his fingers, they look all scarred like he had molten lava in it, like he grabbed a meteorite with his bare hand and tried to throw it.
We'll call this section Chris Hates Burn Victims.
No, I don't hate burn victims, but it was something that I noticed, and I was like, wow. And here's why I bring it up. There's another star that actually has like a missing finger. Who the hell is that has a... And
really?
I've never noticed it until I read a story about it, and then I went back and looked, and I'm like, holy crap, he has like a nub finger.
Matthew Perry has a nub finger.
Well, there's that, and there's apparently a lot of messed up Hollywood actors with like industrial, like...
Mel Gibson has a stub finger. Howard Stern has a stub finger.
Or they all worked they had bad wood shop experiences. What happened?
Andrew Hall.
Andrew Hall.
Like,
listen, easy time. That was far worse than wood shop.
Bringing it on, Andrew.
Why would you make fun of a strange little cripple man?
Yeah, I think no one should play the apology for Andrew Hall.
I've heard he's kind of buff, actually.
He is buff.
He is.
Very buff.
He's got frightening guns.
Maybe the nub finger is like the Hollywood like Fight Club. You know, like in Fight Club, how like he burns the top of his hand. Maybe like if you want to be like in a Fight Club in Hollywood, like they make a nub out of your finger.
Right. They never. All the people who are in that Hollywood club, they don't say anything. They just kind of hold up their hand, and the guy says, "Oh, he's got a nub finger. He's in." All right. It's like
he gets the role. He gets the role.
It's Hollywood Illuminati nub finger. Holy crap! I forgot to bring my camera. I want to get pictures of all this tonight.
Yeah, because we could post them on the Twitter.
She's all about the Twitter.
You might have a camera on your phone, maybe.
No, those are hard. I don't trust.
No, and I have a crap phone. I still have a QWERTY board thing on my. I don't even. It's not touch. It's nothing.
I have a phone camera.
I have a fancy one,
Yeah,
but
I know.
I don't like it.
Oh, okay, a lot of people have phone cameras.
I know. I'm just saying I could take a picture for you. I was just trying to help you, but
Okay.
you know,
No, you
I'm
said it all-
not like
you said it very
I have a
condescending.
phone.
No, you said it. You said it like I have a camera on my phone. It's,
Check in.
Jesus.
Check in.
All right.
All right, enough about the camera. What?
Okay.
We got stuff to talk about, ladies and
All right, go
gentlemen.
ahead.
We've got an exciting show for you tonight. We have an exclusive interview with Tiffany Barbee right now about the puppet cannibal of Largo.
Yes, last week we talked about a gentleman. It's been national news. A gentleman here. We live in Central Florida, and locally, actually within like the Tri-County area, this guy got sort of exposed on the internet, chatting with another fellow about abducting and killing and eating young children. Very creepy. I don't know if you. A lot of people have played the excerpts, or not played the excerpts, but read the transcripts of those chats. Very disturbing. Turns out, Tiffany, you actually have personal connection to this whole story.
I do.
What is the guy's name, first of all? Do you remember what his name was?
Ron.
Ron.
And Ron was actually he's a puppeteer.
Right.
Yeah. Now he's older now. He's like, what is it, mid-30s, 40s, something like that?
No, he's got to be like, he's older than my mom. My mom's 51.
Okay, so he's in his
she
60s.
appreciates that, by the way. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
thank you for throwing that on the internet. Okay, so, but here's the thing, though. You are connected with this fellow.
Right.
Go ahead. Tell us, please.
Okay. Well, when my mom was in high school, he lived across the street from her.
Oh, my God.
And
so they went to high school together, same high school?
No, she thought he was really old, but he's only like 5 years older than her.
Okay.
And he used to do the puppets and stuff back then. And one time,
but where though back then?
Like I guess just in his house.
In his yard?
Yeah, like, and people used to come over and like watch him do it.
They put on little rascal shows. You know, remember the little rascals used to put on like shows in their backyard?
Right. So
this is like being Elmo, but with a really dark twist.
All right, so
my mom's car broke when she was like 17, and he goes, "I'll jump you."
No, but wait a second. Your mom's car broke, broke down. She needed to jump.
Yeah, she needed to jump. She goes, "I need to jump." He goes, "I'll jump you." And then my dad found out. And
yeah, but when he said that, did he have like cables in his hands? I mean,
no, he was like, "I'll jump you."
Did he?
And my mom,
where did that happen? In the front yard or at a coffee house?
like in front of her house.
So she had
because they lived literally across the street.
Okay, I don't know if I would interpret that as.
Well, let's go.
No.
Hold
She
on, wait,
did.
let her finish.
She did.
And
of course. She told my dad.
Oh crap!
And then my dad, well, they weren't married at the time, but he went and he was going to go fight this guy,
That's
like
the
actual puppet guy. Yeah, and he went there.
The actual puppet guy.
And the guy wasn't there, and
so he beat the crap out of his puppet.
He broke his window. My dad broke his window. They actually used to do drugs together.
What do you mean? What? Your dad used to do drugs with the puppet guy?
Yeah, they used to sell and buy drugs from each other.
I can't believe I'm hearing
this guy, Ron and Marty. Ron, here, let's hear some.
Eating children.
Oh, that's messed up, dude.
Is that Marty? He was asking.
That's right.
Dover.
Bend over, Florida.
That's messed.
Me too.
Really? As big as you in just one cereal box.
I'm very thin.
It's creepy that he's talking about how he made like fake effigies of the kids that he's interested in. Oh my God, that's creepy. I don't know though. I mean, I brought this up earlier last week. Listening to this after the fact, after you heard the chats and everything, it's creepy. But if you did not have that backstory and you listened to this video, would you feel as creeped out about it? I mean, he's a guy doing puppet things and it's all cutesy. I mean, Mr. Rogers, if you listen to Mr. Rogers, I bet you if later on we found out that Mr. Rogers kept like kids in the basement and chopped them up, everything that you listen to of Mr. Rogers after that would sound creepy and have like right?
Or Pee Wee Herman.
Or
Can you say solitary confinement? I knew that you could.
No, but you know what I'm saying though?
Right.
It's always that thing like with let's take Ted Bundy for example. Everybody said after the fact, oh, he was a really nice guy. But there was something about him. And people always say there's something about him after the fact. But if you ask them, hey, and nothing had happened, you said, hey, what about that Ted Bundy guy? You like him? Ah, he's a good guy.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Like if people said that about me, like if I went and ate some children, you know, and it could happen.
I wouldn't be surprised.
People would be like, yeah, Marty would eat children. Yeah, there was always something. He seemed friendly, but
there was always something off,
there's
a little
something,
off.
Yeah, there's
unless you
something
never
off
did that, and then Marty's a nice guy, and he's, you know.
But that guy's creepy. That guy looks creepy. Like I remember.
Marty looks pretty damn creepy.
I do look creepy. I look like Nosferatu. I look creepy. All right. I think Laszlo described me best as a baby turkey vulture. That's
I know. And you have hung on to that. That's the best joke that Laz has ever written. But no, I mean, it's true, though.
And I'm using it now.
No, no, but I mean, I noticed that. It's like people always come, even with the guy in the Colorado shootings, people are saying they came in contact with him. Well, there was always something weird about him. Why? Because his hair was red? I mean, lots of people dye their hair red. I don't understand why all of a sudden that's creepy. Like, oh, he has his hair red. Oy. I mean, come on.
But even his mom, though. Like, my mom wouldn't believe it. My mom would be like, Marty would never eat children.
Like, what are you doing? What the hell are you doing?
Sorry, I was checking how many viewers we had.
Oh, for God's sakes. No, but that's true. The red hair, it's like, oh, it's creepy, da-da-da-da. But I don't know. Had the guy done nothing and they said, look at this guy in court with red hair, they'd be like, okay, what do you do?
Yeah, but like when they contacted his mom, though, he's like, yeah, they've got the right guy. I need to call the cops. That's what they said about the guy from Colorado. That's what his mom said.
His mom said they've got the right guy?
Yeah, his mom said, yeah, you've got the right guy. I need to contact the cops. Like the press con. Yeah, exactly. That sounds like my boy. My boy's a mass murderer.
First of all, I don't know why they would have to call his mom, considering he was sitting in the car with his gear around him. I mean, I don't know.
It was the press that called.
Oh, okay. We're just checking. No, they caught the guy. He was sitting there waiting for them.
How do you feel about your son killing all those people? Well, I hadn't heard anything about it, but you've got the right guy. You're good.
I know. If there were deaths involved, it's probably him. Weird stuff.
Horrible.
Right. Is it horrible? We can't even talk about it?
I don't know.
Because it's in the news now. Dane Cook has got a lot of crap for making jokes about Dane Cook.
I've heard about that.
And listen, I will say this
like
about
Dane Cook.
Not a lot of people do anymore.
Really?
You may be like one of 5 people. No, listen, I've always defended Dane Cook. I think Dane Cook's a good comic.
I think he's hilarious.
A lot of other comics don't like him. Marty, you're a comic. Do you like Dane Cook?
Yeah, I like Dane Cook.
You think he's funny?
I like. There's a whole thing about him stealing Louis C.K. thing, and anytime you get into like hacky stuff, it kind of bothers me. But
I think they buried that on the Louis show. I think they kind of addressed that.
I mean, but it happens. It happens so many times that people come up with similar ideas, or you see something and you don't even realize that you're taking it.
God, please don't get me on this topic. Please don't. I swear to God.
No,
right
I mean, have you ever had an experience where somebody's really sensitive about having material stolen?
Check in.
I can't talk about it. I can't talk about that at all.
What do you want to talk about?
Nothing.
Did you have an experience where someone was very who was very sensitive about it?
But I don't want to get into it.
Who was sensitive about it?
But I don't want to talk about it.
No, I want to talk about it though.
Why? Why do you want to bring it up? Jordan is over it.
I have a point that I need to make on it.
All right.
Okay, so you thought of this on.
Ladies and gentlemen, our College Station comedy correspondent is about to address the Tim Kidd controversy. That's right. Here at Double Special, myself and Chris Gorges managed to piss off an old friend named Tim Kidd by accusing him of hacking and stealing jokes.
Wait a second.
He will no longer speak to us and has decided that Chris Gorges can no longer do comedy in front of him. That's right. Now, Marty Hoffman, our College Station, Texas correspondent, will proceed to give his opinion.
All right, let me just...
it's not even an opinion about Tim Kidd, honestly.
Okay, well, listen.
It's an opinion about Chris.
Do the light bulb sound.
Yes, it's an opinion about Chris.
All right, well, let me give our listeners a quick follow-up. Tim Kidd, old friend of ours in the Charming Hooligans, now doing stand-up on the road. Good comic. I like Tim Kidd. He's a good guy. Recently, we had him on the show. We talked to him a little bit about... What we were talking about was the very same thing that you just brought up about people being accused of borrowing or using other people's premises. It's a huge thing in stand-up comedy right now. A lot of comics feel like they're being ripped off. Local, national. Joe Rogan went off on Carlos Mencia, calling him a straight up hack. And it just happens. I mean, that's what happens. So Tim and I had a little. We came on the air. I brought up the story. Jordan, of course, in his antagonistic character that he does on the show, basically said that I accused Tim of being a hack, which Tim took completely and totally serious, which was not. And even after we told him we're kidding, he really got pissed off. So after the show, texts us, F you guys, I hate you guys. And we've known Tim for years. Thought he could handle that whole deal. Really didn't go well for us. Tiffany bumps into him at Snappers a week later, tries to get the inside scoop along with Laszlo, who's always got my back. Thank you, Steve Laszlo. They kind of agree with him. Steve said Steve Laszlo said, I tried to agree with you. I half-assed agree with you. You know, of course, didn't listen to the interview, has no idea what actually transpired during the interview, but he had his opinion anyway. So Tim is done. He's pissed off at us. And so why do you, what opinion do you have?
So here's the great thing about this, though.
Why is
Here's the great thing. Because Chris has just lost a friend, and he feels really insecure about it.
I'm not insecure. I feel bad about it. I feel bad that he was offended. I'm not insecure.
I get to his house, and like before I'm even there, he is offering me everything in his house. He is checking that anything that has been said on the show to me has not really offended me. He is making sure that I am okay. And then before the show, he's talking to Tiffany Barbee, and he says, "Oh, Tiffany, I'm going to thank you on the show for the Twitter cast and everything, but we may razz you a little bit about it. So right now, Tiffany, I just want you to know, you, I, Jordan, anybody can get anything we want from Chris right now. He is so desperate not to lose friends. So you can really work that angle, like whatever you need."
Look, I just know that, listen, Tim is in a place, he's on the road, and again, I have much love for Tim. You stop it with the freaking I have much love for Tim, but I just think he acted like kind of a fucking dick of us. Pardon my French. He acted like a dick. Just stop. Pick another one. Anything else? How about a lightning bolt?
Get a dick sound.
Yeah, right? Yeah, but
Boing.
I mean, I just think that Tim overreacted and that he kind of threw
Don't make that sound, Tiffany.
Sometimes they do.
If you're dating a clown or a puppeteer that eats children. Boing.
No, but I think that Tim...
Hey, are you going to help me eat that kid? Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, it's all right. I think that Tim took it completely wrong, and I feel bad about that. I totally feel Jesus Christ. These are such assholes. If you want to give us a call, Tim, if you're listening to the show, Tim Kidd, calling 727-493-2055.
Oh, I bet he is. I bet he's listening.
Yeah, you can hook us up. But no, listen, here's the thing I found out afterwards. Tim said that after the show, he texted us, would you stop it, please, for God's sakes? Stop.
That's a lot of them.
All right, Jordan has nothing to add but stupid sound effects, dude.
It's like
don't
a gay
ask
bar.
if I can't tell you, don't ask. If I can't actually explain it, then what the hell? No, it's all. Well, I'm glad that you know. I'm glad that you noticed that I'm a little neurotic about it, but I feel bad, dude. And I said the same thing to you. If you and I had a conversation, Marty, where afterwards I totally texted you and said, you know what, screw you, buddy. That would be it, and that would be the yes.
And speaking of screw you,
why do you have to cut me off?
We have a caller.
I don't care. I'm
We
talking.
do?
I'm in the middle of talking.
I know,
They can
but
wait
you were
for
getting all serious and it wasn't
Oh,
fun
for
anymore.
God's sake. All right, go ahead. We'll take the caller. Caller, welcome to the Double Special Show. Who am I speaking with?
This my name Billie Jean, and I wanna get jiggy with somebody tonight.
All right, Billie Jean. You want to get jiggy? Where are you calling from, Billie Jean?
I live in Delaware.
Delaware? You sound like you're 9, Billie Jean. How old are you?
I am 19.
You're 19. Okay.
I just want to say,
Yes, Marty.
Billie Jean is not my lover.
I was already
She's
thinking
just a girl that says that I'm the one, but the kid, not mine.
Thanks to
Marty
birth control.
Hoffman, ladies and gentlemen, bringing jokes back from the 80s just for you. Hello, Billie Jean.
Billie Jean, you've been listening to the show. Do you have anything to add to the show? What do you got to tell us about? What do you want to talk about?
Yes, I want to say that the young men should be more for the old people. And I want to be loved just like back in the old days when we used to eat cornbread and chicken.
What the hell are you talking about, Billie Jean?
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Billie Jean wants to be stuffed 1850s style. That's right. She wants to be banged like it's the Civil War all over
I
again.
love it. I feel like they're doing a fake voice
She
on me.
wants to take an underground
you think
railroad
so?
trip.
You think?
I think so. That's my
Tiffany-
epiphany.
Is that your epiphany?
Billie Jean just made me think of something. On the drive here, there was a strip club advertisement in
Hold
the
on, wait.
in the strip club.
The wrong number, but I just wanted to thought this was the hotline that Sally gave me. But you just laughing at me. I don't like it.
No, listen, we don't. We're not judging you.
We love you, Billie Jean.
We love you, Billie Jean.
Call all the time.
Call all the time. I'm having a hard time figuring out where you're coming from emotionally. I think
My church on Sunday, Sally gave me the number. The number, it said that call it and the hot man gonna come.
Ah.
I feel like I'm
All
talking
right,
to
baby,
Oprah.
Awesome.
now-
Well, there's 3 hot men here.
Yeah, 3
So
hot men.
what do you have to say to them?
The one that,
Or what do you want them to say to you?
Bachelor number 1. When Billie Jean says she wants a hot man, what would you respond with?
I would say to you, Billie Jean, if you come with me to the island of Puerto Rico, you and I can get hot caliente together on the beach with oil and a pina colada. I love you, baby. I am the hottest.
All right, was there a joke in there?
No, I was an answer from Dating Game. Continue.
All right.
All right.
Well,
next,
thanks for jumping off that train. I
Bachelor
appreciate
number
that.
2.
Yeah, thank you, Tiffany. Jesus.
Billie Jean, I want to take you and cover you in coconut oil, and then avocado oil, and then rice oil, and then motor oil.
Okay, I'm nauseous now.
All the oils, Billie Jean. So many oils.
No,
And then I want to push you down the biggest slip and slide in the world and just watch you disappear into the sunset. So hot.
All right. Bachelor number 3.
Hey, Billie Jean, you know what I like to do? Have puppet shows, and then we can go out and eat a nice dinner of children.
Well, thank you for calling, Billie Jean. Call us back later.
No, wait,
Bye.
she's got to pick a bachelor.
Yeah, gotta pick it. Which one? Which
Okay.
one, Billie Jean? Okay, we
I think
pissed off
she's
Billie Jean.
gone.
No, she's hanging out with Tim Kidd now. That was it. That was the end of it.
We lost another friend.
I don't know.
Thank you for calling Billie Jean.
He lost Billie Jean.
Tiffany was all up on it. She's
Another
like,
friend. Another friend.
You got to
Chris,
finish it.
Gone. Billie Jean could have been a friend
don't
of
blame
yours.
me.
That was
because-
pretty cool. I enjoyed that.
I thought I don't know. I still don't know what the hell
That
it
was the most interesting thing that's happened to me all week.
Wow. Well, thank you. I'm sorry that the first part of the show wasn't interesting to you. It's just like I get your Twitter followers. Just stop talking, please. Don't say anything else.
I wonder if that was a Twitter follower.
And maybe it was. I thought it was Oprah Winfrey from what was the movie she did?
Maybe it was Nolan Ray.
What was a slave movie? What the hell was the slave movie that she was in where she played like
Ben-Hur?
No.
Oprah Winfrey in a Slayer movie?
The Color Purple.
The Color Purple. Thank you.
I love that movie.
Oh my God!
You told Hoppo to beat me?
Excuse me.
All my life I had to fight. I had to fight my daddy. I had to fight my uncle. I had to fight my brothers. A woman ain't safe in a household full of men.
Wow.
I never thought I'd have to fight in my own home.
Tiffany stays home most Saturdays. Watches the matinee.
I love The Color Purple.
It's one extreme. It's either The Color Purple or
Clueless.
Clueless, right? Exactly.
That's a good movie.
Or Fight Club.
But seriously, no, I'm tweeting right now. You just suggested Oprah Winfrey in a Slayer biopic. No. I really want to see that.
Oh my God! All right.
Welcome out to the couch, Slayer.
Yeah. All right. Well,
everybody gets a free CD.
All right. Well, if you want to give us a call, 727-493-2055 is the number. You can hook us up on the web at Double Special at Twitter, Double Special at Gmail, and check us out ComedySlamRadio.com. In the studio, Marty Hoffman, as always, our Texas station, College Station, Texas. I don't even know what the hell to call you anymore. You're here, so it doesn't really count. You're here in Florida.
You're here.
He's back in his roots.
I don't get an intro or anything.
Yeah, where's
now.
the intro, Nolan?
Well, he's here. Why? He didn't want to play the intro. Okay, we'll play the intro. Why not? That's College Station. Marty Hoffman. He's here.
He's here live.
Yeah, he's here live.
Oh yeah.
He's got to pull it up.
Yeah.
Oh, good
he's got to pull
grief.
it. There
Oh,
it is.
this is worse than Jordan.
Wow.
You would think Jesus would be infallible, but
No, he's not. Yeah, he gives he drops the thing and it happens.
Ashton Kutcher.
Bam.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the College Station Comedy Report with our comedy reporter, Marty Hoffman, live from Texas, where they have chickens and cows and Martys. So many Martys.
All right.
All right.
Two of them.
That's good. All right. What the hell was that? Oh.
Andrew, you know, I know you've been through a lot in your life and you've been hurt many times, but probably never as much as I hurt you with my harsh words.
No, Marty!
I
Marty,
hope
he
you
got run over by a car! You didn't hurt him that much! God!
That's good.
All right.
Nobody's ever hurt him as much as you. Please!
Good stuff, Nolan.
might I tell you that might be one of my favorite all-time lines ever on this show.
If you don't know, Andrew Hall is our crippled comedy correspondent. Andrew Hall, we worked with the Kickin' Wings about 2 weeks ago. Fantastic job, Andrew. Thought you were going to be in the studio. Thought we were going to work on some material, but he did not make it. I don't know how to get him in there. I can't go pick him up. I don't have a Mike Van isn't capable of handling somebody in. He's got a van. Why would I go?
He's got a rascal. The battery. What is the battery power of that thing?
Rascal.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure for a crippled person that they don't give him a rascal. It's like more of a advanced scooter.
Rascal Mark V.
Wouldn't it be cool if you could like tie a rope on the back of the car and you can like ride behind it? That'd be fun.
On a rascal?
No, like on a wheelchair.
Would bust your ass.
Like, wouldn't that be awesome? That would be fun. I would love to do that.
yeah,
like tie it to. It'd be like you know when you go boating and you have like the raft on the back. It'd be like the
banana
same
raft?
thing. Yeah.
No, it wouldn't be the same thing because when the
Okay.
thing falls over and you hit the pavement, not really the
It's
same
like
effect.
kind of like a jackass kind of like thing to try, isn't
a
it?
jackass fatality.
Johnny Knoxville.
It's like let's do a Ryan Dunn reenactment where we
Yeah.
Marty.
I'm sorry.
What's happening?
What were you guys talking about?
I don't even know.
Nothing at
Who
all.
knows?
All right, so big news this week. It is August the 1st. We have entered August, and we are in smack dab in the middle. Thank you. Smack dab in the middle of the Summer Olympics. That's the big news. Marty, you've been traveling. Tiffany, you're not working. I mean, you work like 5 hours. Are you watching the Olympics?
Oh yeah, I have it on in the background.
What do you mean in the background?
It's like the dumbest thing. Like I wake up, I turn it on. I'm like, why have I just spent 20 minutes watching women bicycle? I would never watch this under normal circumstances.
Is it like a long distance bicycle, or is it that oval
They're all
bicycle?
racing going
in
around
the
the
oval
thing.
thing?
And then I've watched women's. I've watched women's polo, men's polo. I've watched volleyball for men, and I've watched every Olympic event. I would never normally watch. I like gymnastics. That's my favorite.
Did you watch
gymnastics?
Dressage?
Dressage. That's the big story, actually, in the Olympics now. Marty, have you been following the Olympics at all?
Well, actually, I want to give a shout out to someone in the Olympics.
What?
I was watching female volleyballs. Yeah.
Do they know you, first of all?
No.
Well,
no,
then you can't give a shout out.
I just I want to give props to somebody.
Okay.
There is a woman.
What was that ring for?
There is a woman. There is a woman on the female volleyball team.
Yes.
Boing.
And her name is Destiny Hooker.
Okay.
All right.
Really?
Yes, her name is Destiny Hooker.
On the American women's
American volleyball. And
Which not beach volleyball, indoor volleyball.
Indoor volleyball.
Yes.
Very tall. But I just want to give it up for her. First of all, she has the last name Hooker.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Which is hard
TJ.
enough. That's hard enough to deal with as a child. All right?
Try Gorgeous.
But then
Barbie.
Right?
Yeah, that's pretty rough too.
It is rough.
We'll have Marty. Hey, how long did you think it took first graders to realize that rhymes with farty?
Yeah,
not
but
long,
that's your
not long.
first name.
Yeah,
Hey,
okay.
Shut up. My name fits every single adverb in the world. I've been ugly, unsightly, homely.
Perfect. So, but she has the name Hooker. Okay, but then her parents are cruel enough to give her the first name Destiny, a stripper name. So she has got a stripper name followed by the word hooker. I mean, and she's overcome it. She's overcome it and like gotten to the Olympics. Even when her name, even your name can hold you down.
Not in that. And look, if you're a good, what does she play again? Volleyball? If you're a good volleyball player, it doesn't matter what your name is. Now they're like, you're an excellent what's your name? Destiny Hooker? Oh, I don't think so.
You know,
in the Olympics,
some people personalize that.
No one ever said Hope Solo can't play team sports, did they?
Have you ever
What
heard
about that?
Have you ever heard me fart in public?
What?
Have you ever heard me fart in public?
He's talking about his Marty farty.
Yeah.
No,
Have
I've
you
never.
ever heard? No, never.
Okay.
Because I had to deal with farty Marty for years in my life, and I have a phobia of it.
Yeah, but
so I can't even fart in public.
Were you
I can't.
denied any Olympic trials or any? Like,
Well,
did they
look
kick
at me.
you out
I'm
of
not going
soccer?
to get into the Olympics.
Yeah, but that has nothing to do with your name. It has to do with that you look like a vulture, a baby vulture, and nobody's going to have a vulture.
Well,
And you used to look like Rico Kasich.
try to be a martial arts instructor with the name Tiffany Barbee. Who do you take martial arts from? Tiffany Barbee. I mean, like.
And they're like, oh, she's touching my kid.
Martial arts Barbie. You know.
I've never seen that Barbie though. You should pull it out. That's pretty.
She's got a kung fu grip.
No, but I wouldn't.
Karate chop action.
I wouldn't. You're a martial arts instructor, but I wouldn't. That wouldn't. Wouldn't bother me. Now, if you were a cheerleader instructor, Tiffany Barbee, like, oh Christ.
I was a cheerleader.
Oh.
Of course you were. See how names shape your life.
But it's not like she was forced out of one field into cheerleading.
Yeah,
What?
but
She might have been forced out of a field.
Listen,
might have
it
been.
What
didn't.
if the field was on fire?
It,
And the only way out was cheerleading. What would you do? Would you burn to death or would you cheerlead?
I was co-captain.
I would go captain as well.
of course, because her last name was Barbie, she had to be co-captain.
No, but like recently, Tiffany skewed off into a new area in her life, and now she's a dance instructor.
Yep.
At what point during the interview they go, "Is your name Tiffany Barbee?" Well, you're gonna have to change that.
No.
You can't teach people to dance with the name Barbie.
I've actually had an acting agent say that to me before. They
What?
didn't like Tiffany Barbee. They thought it was too much of a porn star name.
Oh wow, Tiffany Barbie porn?
Boom, chicka, wow, wow.
I don't know if I would. That would freak me out.
I like it. I think it's a catchy name for like.
And
acting
this is your
comedy.
actual name.
It is.
Right,
My
like-
dad's last name's Barbie. My brothers had to put up with that last name. You know what I mean? Like, it's worse for them. I hated it, though, because kids would be like, you're
My
a Barbie
last name is
doll."
actually Gorgeous, and I've had to deal with that my whole life. And what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Couldn't you just say it like Bearbee? Then you're Bear and Bee. I'm two of the most
I-
badass animals in the world, bitch.
I
What's
tried
up
to
with
change
Be a
it.
badass animal.
I caused so many allergic
Sting like a bee.
reactions.
Yeah, but one sting, you're dead. That's not very badass. That's kind of lame.
Oh yeah, one sting, I'm dead, and also you're dead unless you got an EpiPen, brother. That's right, badass.
Right.
Anyway, the Olympics.
Yes. No, why stop what's happening now? It's magic. Tiffany.
It's true, actually. If you go to the zoo and you see a lion behind a cage, you're like, whatever. But if you see that same bee behind a cage, you're like, whoa. You're like,
Well, yeah,
because
like-
the bee can fly right through that cage and sting you.
If a bee comes by you, don't you kind of like run and kind of like freak out a little bit?
Exactly.
Yeah.
if you're allergic,
Scary.
I'm not allergic. Sting
So you
me,
just let it
bitch.
sting you?
Whatever. I'm
No,
not gonna.
you don't. You
I
squeal
don't
like
run.
a girl.
I don't know. I do not run. I swat
squeal.
at it, but I'm not worried about
We're
it if it
bringing a
stings me.
bee next week.
We are?
Yeah.
We're going to
totally
release
fine
it in
with
the
that.
room. Jordan and I will be hiding, and we'll let it sting you.
I got stung by a wasp a couple weeks ago. I'm alive. Whatever.
I
Not a
got
big
stung
deal.
by a wasp before.
Yeah,
I
whatever.
didn't know what to do. I had to go downstairs and ask the old lady that lived downstairs what to do.
Let me gather some magic potion for you. What do you mean,
I'm like,
what to
you're
do?
old, because it started swelling up really big, and I'm like, I hadn't gotten stung by a wasp forever.
You put ice on it.
I put it on Facebook. What do you do if you get stung by a wasp?
Why on Facebook? Why didn't
They
you
said
Google
you have
that?
to put like almond, like baking soda on it
first
in
of all-
water.
all
So
right,
I put it's separate. I didn't mix it and make the paste like you're supposed to. I just like put some water in my arm and I threw some baking soda on.
How did you make it back from England? I have no idea how you made it back. Would you stop with that crap, dude?
What's wrong?
Thank God she doesn't drive.
I can.
How do I parallel park? This is more complicated than making paste.
That's right. It's the Sexist Hour here on Double Special Show.
I can parallel park. In England, they made us do it for the driving test.
Yeah, but you had to because your husband didn't drive.
I know he didn't drive. He didn't know how to pump gas. Like
He
we were
did not
saying
know
in
how
the
to
car.
pump gas. Would you stop with that crap? I can't focus
What
while you
in
got
the
like
world?
I don't know what it is. There's some stupid video game noises he's doing. He's off
I'm
on a
just doing
tangent.
screams.
Don't do screams.
Ugh.
Do anything else but the screams. No, okay, not anything else. Not that. It's something else. So pull up the soundboard I had. You refused. You won't do it.
You know what?
No.
I think we're doing
Tweet
fine.
the show out. Go back to Twitter. Okay.
Go back to Twitter.
Nobody likes me anymore here on Double Special Show. Check in. Attack JB Lee for not doing the show properly. That's right. You got Tiffany Barbee and Marty now. I guess I can just go.
No, it's just that you're obsessed
We
with the
need
same
you.
friggin' noise over and over again.
All right.
All right, we were talking about the Olympics. The reason I brought the Olympics up is, Jordan, you had a story that you were interested in with Mitt Romney, the whole dressage, the whole dressage. And this is an event that they do where they have horses. And what is the definition of the event? They said that there are horses.
It's like horse dancing.
Horse dancing, but the specific thing is horses moving in unnatural.
And again, horse, we're saying equine, not horse dancing. It's horse dancing. I wasn't sure if I enunciated properly.
You need to enunciate.
Yeah.
So, they're making horses move in what appear to be unnatural horse-type movements in this prancing and dancing thing.
Mm-hmm.
And now they cut out baseball and softball. They're out of the Olympics, but they keep the dressage, the dressage.
That's right. Because rich people want a chance to own athletes. It's like the last chance to own a legal slave is to own a dressage horse.
No, but that's what it is. And then Mitt Romney tries to defend it by saying, Mitt Romney's, who was it, the trainer of the horse, I think, or the rider.
They said, well, anyone can have a dressage horse on a normal budget.
On a normal budget.
Yeah, you can just budget one in.
Yeah, 40 grand a year. You can do it.
That's not. 40 grand is to like buy the horse.
No,
You
I'm
gotta
talking
pay
about your budget for the year.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah, your overall annual budget of a normal person who's not associated with
Maybe
Mitt
if
Romney.
you just lived in a 2-bedroom apartment, you could afford a dressage horse. Come on.
You can just have a kid for free and then put them in gymnastics.
Yeah, but
so you kind of like own your kid, don't you?
Yeah, well, yeah.
You can train them like when they're like 5, start having them flipping.
It is like a toddlers and tiaras sort of situation.
It
but
is,
the fact
but
that
horses can't go to court and legally emancipate themselves. So
That's true.
But no, they downplayed it like it's anybody can do it. Do you know how much one of those horses cost?
$75,000.
No, way more than that, dude. It's like $2.5 million for one of those.
$2.5 million was my second guess.
For one horse that you can use for the dressage competition. So under what budget? Who the hell is budgeting for $2.5 million? We're not even talking about saddles and saddle soap and all the rest of the crap that goes on.
Oh, yeah.
Just the horse.
Bag bomb.
Right.
You got to think about that.
Yep. Horse.
Sugar treats.
Right.
Aww.
Apples.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of apples.
Granny Smith. You don't feed a dressage
They
horse
like
Red
carrots.
Delicious. No, they'll puke up
They
and
like
die.
carrot.
They like carrots?
I don't know. I wish I had a horse.
I
wish I had a pony.
Wonder how I can get a
Tiffany
free horse.
just left the show and now she's out in the pasture. Come here, little dressage horse. Come here.
I wish the puppet man gave me a pony like he promised.
Do you think if I become like a instructor of horses, I can get one for free?
I'm pretty sure you could.
No, but you can ride other people's horses.
No, I think no. Listen,
You don't get a free horse. No one gives you free horses.
I think Tiffany Barbee can pull it off.
I bet you could get a
I
free
got free
horse.
ballroom dance lessons
She got
now.
free ballroom dance lessons just by going and getting a job.
Save me $300 a month.
Are you really going to quit after 2 weeks?
No, if it's fun, I'll keep doing it. I don't need the money.
So these who didn't hear the show last week.
Hopefully
Tiffany,
they're not listening
Tiffany
right now.
Barbee, well, if they are, here we go. Tiffany Barbee wanted to get dance lessons. They're way too expensive. So she goes to the Fred Astaire Dance Studio, applies for a job, And one of the requirements of the job is that they teach all the damn dances.
For free.
In 2 weeks.
In 2 weeks.
It's like a slam course.
We get like a boot camp.
A boot camp. You go through the interview, bam, now you're in.
Oh, yeah.
You are starting lessons when?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to see Tiffany Barbee learn to ballroom dance tomorrow afternoon, head to...
if you want to dance with me...
Well, now, how does that work? Now, you're in training now, so you're not actually selling lessons.
Yeah, in a couple weeks, I'll be able to teach people.
Do you think they have any recourse if you decide to quit? And they're like, listen, bitch, you didn't pay for the lessons. No. You didn't sell anything.
Nope.
You didn't sign a contract or no compete clause, nothing?
No, I know. I'm like, I can start teaching at the rec.
In 2 weeks, coming to the stage for a private dance, Tiffany Barbee.
Hey, speaking of which, if you want a free horse, there's one up for adoption named Marty. and it's a gelding.
What?
Is it on Craigslist?
No, it's on thehorse.com.
Thehorse.com. It's a gelding. That means his balls got cut off.
Oh, it's just like me.
Marty is a fun-loving horse. He was a professional jumper. However, he has sustained an injury some years back, so he had to be retired. He can be ridden. He even plays hide and seek. He is like a family dog.
What the hell? Hide and seek with a horse?
I don't know.
Oh, that would be awesome. I had a rabbit that did that.
Yeah, but it's a horse. Where's a horse hide in your yard?
It's true.
So if anybody wants to ride Marty, just call...
Easy, Tiger.
Look for him behind the couch.
The puppet's name was Marty. The horse's name is Marty. That's a good name.
No, it's a freaky name. It's a really freaky name.
Yeah, can there be a human that has the name Marty, maybe?
You're either a cannibal puppet or Jello.
Did you pull up our Gmail thing with Double Special? I got a couple links. We're going to get into some stuff in a minute. Where are we at? Oh, wow. An hour's gone already.
Wow.
Awesome. Now, Nolan, is Nolan over there by the Apple committee?
Ladies and gentlemen, Nolan Ryan, our producer.
Ryan?
That's what I used to call him. I did that before.
Holy crap. But he's still
doing it.
That's
the greatest picture ever. That was my favorite picture.
Leaned in and gave me the dirtiest look for saying Nolan Ryan again.
No,
I haven't done that in a while, by the way.
I wanted to check because Nolan actually booked me for a show at the Kickin' Wings here, Comedy Slam radio show, and you said it's the End of the World show. Now, what date is that show, Nolan? Are you listening?
He's on the phone.
He's on the phone. God damn it. All right, I think it's the 21st. He said September 21st, but that's not when the Mayan calendar ends. Isn't it December?
December 21st.
It is December 21st. Mm-hmm. Okay, so I think he's mistaken. I think he's going to have this End of the World show on September 21st and pump everybody up. It's the wrong month. It's not even the right month.
I know. All 3 people at Kickin' Wings will be disappointed.
They stayed the end of the world. Nolan, are you on the phone? Is he still on? I can see his forehead and part of his hair.
He's talking on the phone right now.
He's a very freaky fellow.
He is.
Like,
he concerns me.
What? Does he?
Yeah. Like if like he ate children or killed somebody,
really?
We'd be like, I liked him, but there was something about him.
Definitely, I agree. Tiffany,
did you get that thing on Facebook and Twitter about speaking of wrong dates, that
wrong
Back
date.
to the Future thing where they said this was the year that I'm like, no, come on, you guys. Really?
I happen to know the real story behind that.
Do you?
Okay, what?
I do.
All right.
It was a joke posted about a Team Fortress 2 update that somebody posted on the Team Fortress 2 forum and got twitted around.
Wow. Right now, Jordan is so proud that somehow his Team Fortress thing worked its way in. If you didn't see it,
you're welcome.
Yeah,
You're welcome.
right. If you didn't see it, it was on Facebook, and it was a picture. It was a picture of the Back to the Future time dashboard on the DeLorean, and it was a match of the dates. Apparently, the date he went back to was this date.
Yeah.
But I saw underneath that people said, no, it actually wasn't this date. It was another
we're
date.
all like, no, it's like 2015.
Right. And now you're saying it was a Team Fortress release date of...
Somebody was joking around. They were waiting for an update to the game, and somebody put that picture up saying that the date would happen that day, and it happened to get tweeted around, and people started posting, oh, my God, today's the Back to the Future day.
It's freaky, Marty McFly.
Yeah.
How could they not know?
Another
Marty. How could they not know it's 2015, though?
I hate your name, Marty.
Oh, my God, I hate your
It's
name so
evil.
much. Your name has too many syllables, and it's only 2.
Oh, man. So
Smarty
far.
Marty.
No, Twitter can be dangerous. People knee-jerk on Twitter, but not with Double Special.
No.
I think, actually, do we have a lot of listeners? Do we have more listeners than we normally do?
We have roughly...
Don't say the number on the air, you idiot.
Roughly more listeners than we usually do.
Okay, that's good. All right, don't say the number in the air. It's like Nolan. We do the show at Kickin' Wings last week, and after the show, he comes out and he wants to pay me. He does it in front of the other 2 comics. And we do the whole drug deal payment thing where he hands me the cash and I do the hand sweep, because I don't know what deals he's got working with everybody else. Then he says, so, is 100 okay? In front of both guys, I'm like, well, yeah, it's okay, but you shouldn't say anything.
Attention, Paul Voigt. Chris Gorges made lots more money than you last week at Chicken Wings.
I know he was standing right there. And Nolan's like, should I not say that? I'm like, no, don't say that. Nolan, I'm talking about, yes, I am, you bastard. Listen, Nolan, are you listening? You told me that the end of the world show is when?
December 21st, when the world ends.
Okay, it is December 21st. I thought you said
he's going to have all kinds of drinks for everybody around. I mean, I don't know. He's doing a bunch of drink specials like crazy, inexpensive because he wants everybody to be completely wasted.
Yeah, but here's the thing. What if actually the world does start to end? Can we leave? I mean, are we obligated to stay there? Because I need to get to my family.
You can't go anywhere. You're on the world. It's over.
You're getting paid.
Yeah, but I need to get back to my family. Maybe I'm getting paid. I don't know.
Listen, you know how I am. When I say I'm going to pay you, I'm going to pay you.
Yes,
so
you do.
If the world ends, I'm still going to pay
Yes,
you.
right in front of everybody. Yes, you do. You throw
So you wanted me to wait till December to ask that Heidi chick out?
Yeah, I thought it was September, dude.
So wait. Let me ask you some etiquette of pain. So I'm
Yes, sir.
just like slip it at you.
Yeah, no, and Marty's professional stamp, so he can answer these questions
Go
as
ahead,
well.
Marty. Go ahead.
Good. Yeah. What is it? What's the? Well, no, you.
Wait,
how does it work when you get paid?
I thought you changed his name to Baby Turkey.
Vulture.
It's a very discreet thing.
It is a discreet thing.
And
it's like a drug deal.
It is like a drug deal.
Yep.
And also, it sometimes is not money. Sometimes, if you're a club owner, it's just drinks, or you try to see if you can, steak, if you can pay them in meat.
Don't give Nolan that idea.
Right now, Nolan is paying me money.
Nolan's
so
like,
shut
really?
the hell up,
Really?
dude.
If you're Bobby Jewel, it's a white powder.
Oh,
no! This means
Am I wrong about this
What was I
assumption?
doing? What was I thinking?
All right.
I'll never work at side
Am I
splitters
wrong about
again.
this assumption? Let me ask you something.
Yes.
If everybody on the planet knows how much I pay every single person, because I post on Facebook, I post to anybody who
Why?
works for
Why
everybody
would you post
knows.
that?
He tagged you in a $100 post.
Why would
I
you
don't
do
pay
that?
everybody differently. Everybody gets paid the same.
I know, but it's like I said, it's like if you work in an office, you're
That's
really
not the same, though. It's not the same.
Kind of, though. It's a
No,
work.
'cause when you work in an office, everybody gets paid differently.
Well, Nolan is getting very defensive right now.
He is.
I'm not getting
Wow.
defensive.
Why
I'm
did you
just
anger
letting you know.
Jesus?
I don't
now
know.
You've lost friends with Jesus.
He's gonna unfriend me and probably tell me to F off. just
Dude,
like
we're
Tim
not
Kidd.
going to get any awards now at the dinner.
You should explain that Nolan looks like. Everyone's like, "What are you talking about with Jesus?" Nolan looks like Jesus a little bit. He's got the long hair. He kind of looks like Ashton Kutcher or Jesus.
Yeah, Nolan, come here. I'm going to tweet a picture of you.
A picker.
Or just tell him to come in and stick his head in front of the camera.
Oh, is he coming to the studio? Holy
I
crap! I,
don't- I
really
have no
pissed him
idea.
off. No, I'm just saying that if you're at a show, it is, Marty. It needs to be subtle, and you pull everybody aside.
Yes.
And then
yeah.
you do it separately, and that's just the way. And look, I'm not saying, Nolan, that oh, you're a jackass, you just ruined everything. I'm just saying that there is sort of a kind of an unwritten rule on how you get paid, right?
Yeah, that's what I've always seen. That's what I've seen. I've never seen it like no one's ever posted it. What you're getting paid or anything.
He didn't like get up on stage and be like, "Hey, here's 100." Like
All
call into the
right.
microphone. Here's $100 for you.
The winner,
All
the
right.
headline winner is
Your host tonight, who's getting paid $15 and a couple drinks. Let's bring him up to the stage, John Carter. All right, next we have your feature act, who's making $130. Please bring him.
$130 for a feature.
Nice.
No,
Where do
I
you
don't
work?
think- yeah, right. What
Really?
the hell is that?
It used to be. That's what it used to be.
The
back in
headliners are around here to make that for a 45-minute one-nighter. Are you kidding me? 130.
I was talking about the weekend, but all right.
It was the weekend, but it's a one-nighter. It's not like it's a run.
What are you making for open micing in Texas, Marty?
I had somebody hand me a $2 tip once. and
Nice.
I sometimes get bought drinks.
$2?
Hey,
I would have
it's more than-
smushed. I would have done like a.
Hey, a college kid hands you $2. That's respect.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you
That's
did you
respect.
pull out your underwear and let him tuck it in there?
That's how you guys should get paid.
Yeah, Magic Mike. What'd you do?
Yeah, I had to do that. If you want to
Holy
cheapen it, and he got to touch it. He got to touch it a little. All right. So yeah, okay.
What are we cheaping it
So-
now? Was it $150? What the hell?
Oh, Tiffany, you did stand up for all. Did anybody ever tip you? Give you slide any extra cash?
I feel like someone gave me like $10 before.
You feel like
$10.
somebody
But
gave
I
you
mean-
$10?
Man, she takes my job and she gets $8 more than me.
Yeah, a person from the audience has given
See?
me money before.
Right.
I mean, of course I get paid if UNC.
You have been paid. Yeah, you've been paid.
Oh yeah, I do a lot.
Did they announce it?
Wait,
Was there
wait,
a posting?
Of
Wait,
course you
Marty.
get paid if you're
wait.
MC?
Well, yeah. Maybe not at College Station, dude, because some of us. I used to get paid when I MC.
Yeah,
Sometimes you get paid
at
in
comedy
MC.
clubs you do, like an
Mostly.
actual professional.
The Improv pays all their
weekends,
MCs.
weekend comedy clubs.
That's right.
Snappers, Snappers
Snappers,
does
yeah.
all theirs. Side Splitters does all theirs.
I'll tell
Coconuts,
you,
no.
Snappers pays because I told them you need to pay your MCs.
Yeah, they do.
Should we pay the MCs? Been like, yeah, you should pay your MCs.
I love Snappers. That's my favorite one.
Especially when it's Chris Gorges and he does 50 minutes up front.
I'm gonna loosen up the crowd until they're tired.
You're at Snappers in a couple weeks.
Next week, actually. Next weekend, I'll be at Snappers Friday and Saturday night, the 10th and 11th. Wody will be my feature.
Wody.
Wody's a great guy.
He opened for Michael Winslow like a year and a half ago.
Wow, I've never seen Michael Winslow. I have never seen.
All he does is go. Well, I like him a lot.
He does the Jimi Hendrix thing.
He does like the sound effects and stuff.
Right.
Like he doesn't tell jokes necessarily. No, he's
the
more
whole
like,
hour is just sound effects.
I feel like he's just like yeah. I don't remember jokes. He's really nice though.
Yeah, no, that's what you said about Tim Kidd. You're like, he's so nice.
But he let me play with his iPad.
Who did?
Michael Winslow.
Oh, I thought you meant Tim Kidd. I was like, really? He has an iPad? I don't think.
No, he doesn't. He does not. He had a nice little notebook.
Yeah, tablet. You have an iPad. He had a nice little Panasonic tablet.
I thought Michael Winslow was selling the iPads because he's like, look at this, here. Like I'm like, are you getting like he's like, you should buy an iPad. I'm like, are you going to get commission?
I guarantee Mike Winslow just bought that iPad.
He was very excited about it. I remember.
He's like, look at this, look what it does. We've seen him. We've seen videos of it. Yeah, it's awesome. No, but yeah, there is, like I said, there's definitely a way that you get paid, and I'm not ragging on Nolan. It was just awkward because the other two comics are standing right there, and I felt like I don't really want you to know how much I get paid, or I don't want you to leave the thing going, geez, he worked for friggin' that much. You know what I mean? I don't want him to.
I don't want him to know I'm getting paid more than they are, but I still have a crappier car. I don't want them to know that.
Got enough money to put oil in my car. That's where we're at. That's why Tim's pissed because he's got to buy oil for his car. All right, well, that's again. Phone number 727-493-2055. Phone number 727-493-2055. Well, why do you do that? You do that all the time.
Is that you?
No, that's him pulling up to check the things. He has no idea. Won't push pause on it. See?
I reset it. Anyway, you know what?
SMH.
Yes.
SMH.
493-2055 is the number. We're on ComedySlamRadio.com heading into the second hour of Double Special. In the studio, special guest Marty Hoffman, our College Station comedy correspondent. Marty, you're in town for one day.
Yeah, then you're out of Clearwater for one day.
Right, in town for one day, then you're out to Orlando.
Off to Orlando.
Your wife is in a conference.
Wife is doing a conference, psychology conference, and my son has a birthday coming up. So awesome. We're going to do the Disney World thing.
Ooh,
so you are going to do, because we talked about doing the Disney World. I can't afford the Disney World.
I love Disney World.
Yeah, but it's like $95 a ticket to get into Disney now.
Yeah, it is ridiculous.
It's pretty bad.
The rides
You should get a year's pass
if
you live here.
Yeah, but he lives in Texas. He's not going to. What is he going to do?
you, if you live here.
I don't want to go to Disney. I hate the place.
I love it. I wear the Disney ears. I wear Mickey Mouse ears, and I run around the park.
I believe that.
Yeah,
but it's 109 degrees. I don't feel like standing in line. I have a 4-year-old. I don't know if Disney really is lost on a 4-year-old. Like, how much of that are they enjoying?
I was looking at the stuff that they have, and they've got a lot of stuff that he can get on. Like he's actually tall enough to be on the Thunder Mountain Railroad now.
But do you want him to be on that? That's a pretty scary damn ride. You get a 4-year-old kid.
Yeah, that's gonna be awesome.
Space Mountain.
Of course,
Space Mountain. He's 2 inches too short for that.
Yeah. Wow.
But I've got a tall kid.
You have to go on the Haunted Mansion ride.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. He's unseasonably tall, so you're really pushing the limit with what he can.
Yeah, but there's a lot of other stuff like the monorails and rides and kitty rides.
Monorail.
The Small World ride's fun.
But didn't they close Mr. Toad's Wild Ride?
They did. They put the Winnie the Pooh ride
Why?
instead.
Why did they close that?
Screw you, Disney. I'm not coming back.
Why? Why did they close the Mr. Toad's Wild Ride?
I don't know. Maybe because it was too awesome.
The kids didn't know what it was anymore, so they put Winnie the Pooh in. It's like
how do you keep Mr. Toad alive if you don't continue the tradition?
At Universal, they took out the Hanna-Barbera ride, so they took out they took out the Jetsons and the Flintstones, and they replaced it with like Shrek or Jimmy Neutron.
Well, all I know is when I was 4 years old and I was on the Mr. Toad's Wild Ride, that was the first time I ever accepted death. I learned to accept my own mortality because there was a train coming at me, and I knew I'm going to die now.
That's a great
I'm 4-year-old, and I will die now by this train.
You saw the light at the end of the tunnel.
And that was facilitated by his parents who were like, you know what, he's tall enough.
Oh, my dad
They put you in that situation because you were tall enough. That's awful.
I let him watch the Thunder Mountain Railroad in the internet, and he liked it.
Yeah, but it's not the same thing as sitting in the car and being whipped. It's not the same thing as being whipped around.
It'll be interesting.
Maybe he's hoping a slight concussion will make his child more manageable.
You know what's interesting about Disney World?
What is interesting?
It's kind of interesting. I went to the Disneyland in Paris and I stayed there for like a week.
Okay.
And you know how like in the Small World ride here, they have like all the like stereotypes of the different countries. Like when you're on the Small World ride, like the African people are like on safari and like all the like in France, guess what they think of Americans on the Small World ride? We're all cowboys. We're all dressed in cowboy outfits with bandanas and lassos, and they're like, "It's a small world."
We're all Larry the Cable
all.
Guy. And get her done, the lasso boy.
Yeah, it's really funny. All of a sudden, I burst out laughing. I'm like, "That's America!" Like to them, that's like our stereotype. I thought that was hilarious.
That's perfect for Marty because he lives in Texas. I mean, he's right
I live in Texas. That's dead on. What are you talking about?
To hell with
Did they have the pickup trucks? Because that's nailed it. Nailed it.
To hell with the East Coast and the West Coast. Just let's focus on Texas.
It's the biggest state.
Texarkana. Is it bigger than California? I think California is bigger than Texas, isn't it?
I don't know. Texas is huge. California's all stretched out and everything.
Yeah,
but
what about Alaska? Alaska's huge too.
It is pretty big, but who the hell lives in Alaska, dude? And what? I mean,
a lot of people.
A lot of guys.
Yeah. That's funny, dude.
Tiffany, if you're ever looking for a man, Alaska. They'll be desperate for you.
What?
Why would you? Why would you bring that up?
I don't have trouble.
They always talk.
They always talk.
No, they always talk about.
He was hitting
Alaska.
on Tiffany. He was hitting on Tiffany for an Alaskan guy, which was really weird.
You were hitting on Tiffany as a proxy? What the hell is wrong with you?
All right,
where that came from.
All right, I'm sorry, Nanook.
You're like a mail order proxy bride.
Alaskan guys follow me on Twitter.
He's like, you know what guys are like you? I know a dude in India. He'd love you. He'd love you in India. Holy crap!
They don't even have power in India right now.
I know a packing guy that'd like her.
All right, so we're coming up on the 1 year anniversary.
That got really weird, by the way.
Yeah, it did get weird. Even the girl in the booth was looking like, "What the hell are they talking about?"
Like, God,
we're coming up on the 1 year. We're coming up on the 1 year anniversary of Global Media Entertainment. Media. What is? I can't even. Is it Global Media?
Entertainment, Global Media.
That too.
I have no idea.
Nolan Ray's media powerhouse. That's right, ladies and gentlemen.
Juggernaut.
He built it up from nothing with the help of Tiffany Barbee and the Heat Miser.
We were there at the beginning.
Yeah. We're coming up on the 1 year anniversary. We have the party on September 9th. We're all vying for some awards. Tiffany, you got your ticket. You're ready to go. You're going to come to the award show. Jordan, you're coming out. I'm going to come out. Hopefully,
is your wife coming?
I have to get her.
You didn't buy a ticket, did you?
I'm in a little trouble for that because I bought Tiffany's. I paid for Tiffany's.
I paid for Tiffany's
first, and then you repaid me.
I
should have taken the $10.
I have money.
No, I am broke.
You don't pay any money.
No. I'm not broke until you don't pay any money.
You pay in Twitter.
I pay in followers.
You pay in Twitter. That's right. So we're excited about it. Lots of shows vying for like best show and stuff like that. I think that Maureen Sullivan will just. I think she's going to be like the Mad Men of our.
By the way, she's like been tweeting us, like begging us to review her book.
Oh yeah, we forgot about that. Let me pull that up.
We're gonna be the Susan Lucci of the award show, aren't we?
Oh no, we're taking everything.
You know, Susan Lucci like always gets nominated, but she doesn't get anything.
I foresee a massive knife fight with the cast of No Remorse happening.
A knife fight.
Should we play a game? Should we play an improv game of lines from a book using her book?
That's what I wanted to do.
All right, well then you and Marty can do that. Do you have any music? You want to pull some nice music?
I don't have any music.
Let me just do this real quick. The book is called Never Again, From Horror to Humor, My Life as a Nurse. It was written by Maureen Sullivan, who is a nurse, and actually she's also a host.
Wait. Say that again.
It's Never Again, From Horror to Humor.
From horror.
A horror.
Yeah, okay.
That was horrible.
I'm sorry. Never Again, From Horror to Humor, My Life as a Nurse, by Maureen Sullivan, who is a host on the Health and Humor Hour on healthinfo.com radio. Very funny girl. Now, we bought her book. She's got her lovely picture on the back. Now, Jordan will go ahead and find a passage in the book. Did you pull up any music at all? Nothing.
I've got no music.
No music.
Ladies and gentlemen, what we're now to play is an old improv game called Lines from a Book. That's right. Me and Marty will be doing a slight scene. He will be able to say whatever he wants, but I can only respond with lines consecutively from Maureen's book.
This ought to be fun. I want music, though. There's got to be music.
Oh, what kind of music?
I don't know. Dramatic, some sort of dramatic thing. Now, remember, we talked about this. If you're going to pull it up online, try to type in instrumental so we don't get lyrics. I don't want the flow rider over your music. I don't need that.
Flow rider.
Now, can we get a get for from the audience?
All right, we'll get it from Tiffany. How about we get it from
Tiffany?
Tiffany? Give us a suggestion, something the scene to be about, unrelated to the book, anything at all. But two people, they're doing something. Where are they doing it? What are they doing?
A gay bar.
A gay bar. All right, we got a gay bar. All right, that's fine.
bar.
All right, gay bar. Now, you got good music? What is it? Dramatic music. Okay. Good. That's spooky.
An elderly man attempted to kill himself.
Oh, I heard about that. Yeah, John, the guy turned him down. He was heartbroken.
Not too unusual, but this case was different.
Well, I mean, yeah, because he was wearing a ball gag and fuzzy slippers. But other than that, it seemed pretty normal.
He owned a shotgun, and one night he loaded it and took it into the bathroom.
I think that's code.
He rigged the gun and positioned himself to shoot himself in the mouth. Not an easy feat when using a shotgun.
That's definitely code. Why don't you just say what they were doing? I mean, you can just be more blatant than that. You don't. I know what we're talking about. We're in a gay club.
Well, the trigger somehow locked up, so he reached down to adjust.
I don't think we need to have a dirty conversation. Okay, we can just talk like adults here.
So the gun went off, shooting through his cheek.
Listen, it doesn't go through your cheek, okay? It's gonna stay in there. I mean, he might have dribbled some, but that's...
His wife was soon brought to the ER by police escort.
Well, I'm sure she was shocked. She probably had a stress attack or something.
As she was brought to his bedside with tears in her eyes, he profoundly apologized for her.
Well, I mean, that's a hard way to find out that your husband is experimenting with an alternative lifestyle.
Right down the hall.
Yeah, well, okay. Once again, you don't have to be vulgar, okay? Can we just talk about... All right, so,
There was no way she wouldn't find him and see the mess.
It's rougher when you walk in on it when it's happening. That is true. That's probably why she had to be taken to the hospital.
No visible outside evidence of injury. Skin warm and dry.
Well, there shouldn't be injury. I don't think they were in any rough play. It was pretty standard oral.
Patient appeared well groomed and was well dressed in suit and tie.
Well, now that guy, that's what you want to do. You want to look good for the other dudes.
Police were outside the room running a background check.
That's not even code. Why would they do that? What kind of world are we living in where you can just be homosexual and get background checked just because you're gay? That's not right.
Several rounds of drugs.
I could use some right now. Yeah, what have you got?
Urine output.
I don't think I'm ready to try urine output. Do you have something a little more standard, some acid, or?
Well-respected university chemistry teacher. Chemistry.
Is that like a type of acid? What is that? That's...
Don't bother to resuscitate.
All right, there it is. A little excerpt from Never Again, from horror.
That was lines from a book,
My
ladies and gentlemen. Give us a big hand for Marty, Hoffman, and J.B. Lee.
Wow, she wrote a porno book.
Next up, we're going to do...
That's got nothing on the Shades of Grey.
Let him respond.
That's got nothing on that Shades of Grey book.
That was awful. All right,
the whole gay club thing worked out well.
It worked out good.
Nailed it, Tiffany. Nailed it.
Conservative Christian woman. Gay club.
I know. I don't know where that came
Trash the gays. Come
on. It must be the whole Chick-fil-A
It must
process.
be. It must be. We're listening to a double special right here on ComedySlamRadio.com. Our phone number is 727-493-2055. You can hit us up at Twitter. That's double special at Twitter. And also Gmail, double special at Gmail. In the studio live, one night only, Marty Hoffman. Give it up for Marty Hoffman doing a fantastic job tonight. Love it.
If you wanted to call and talk to me, you can reach me at the phone number 727-493-2055.
The hell was
See
that?
how they have a chance to hear that? You do it so fast. Like sometimes, I'll be
you're
listening.
critiquing me now.
I'll be listening on the radio,
Okay.
and I won't be able to
I
get
miss
it down.
Billie Jean.
It's on the friggin' if you go on Ustream. If you go on the internet, it's right there on the screen, so they can look at it. And it's not like it's not accessible.
It's on the Twitter.
It's on the Twitter.
Yeah, who's on Twitter?
No, the number is right on Twitter.
Okay,
no, tons of adults.
No,
are
but he
on
doesn't look. He got an iPad. His wife uses it. He doesn't know how to use it. He doesn't know what the hell he's doing.
I play solitaire on that just fine.
Yeah, I'm an Angry Bird aficionado. I love the Angry Bird. I didn't even say that right. I have no idea. Also in the studio, Tiffany Barbee, the newest member of Double Special, and our Twitter goddess. I am officially dubbing you Twitter goddess. No, look, I don't know how the hell you did it, but you got the people. And
I'm very good at. I'm a Twitter savant.
How many people do you have your own Twitter page? Not the
I have my own
kickboxing thing, but your own.
Explain that name, please.
Oh, that's my grandma's maiden name.
But what is it though?
It's at Nancy Jean Sitar, and people think my name is that, but I did it to hide from like Heat Miser and also from like martial arts students because he was like.
And now Andrew Hall.
Yeah. No, but yeah. So that's my grandma's name, but I did put Tiffany on there now because people keep saying, "Hey, Nancy." I'm like, no, my name's not really Nancy.
Yeah. They're like calling her like a wimp. Hey, Nancy girl.
Hey, Nancy.
Yeah, Nancy.
But yeah, no, my name's Tiffany. But yeah, I only have about I don't know how many followers I have, but I try to keep it low. I only like having
more
like,
than Double
people.
Special.
No, I have less. I have like 200 and something.
That's right. You know why?
But she's got real followers.
That's right. Well, I thought we had real followers.
No, you totally do. You totally do. No. You guys have really good people, but I have like very selective.
No, because you know what it is. She's an attractive girl, and you can't just befriend anybody because it's just like people get psychotic.
Right. That's why I'm kind of hiding because my martial arts students tend to stalk me too a little bit. Like they'll look me up and try to and I don't want to like.
8-year-olds?
I'd have to. No, I mean like their parents and stuff. I've had a lot of parents really get into like
finding out
trying
where you
to
live?
find me on Facebook and trying to do stuff.
For
Like
what? What do you
not
mean
so
do
much
stuff?
anymore, but they used to be really bad.
What do you mean do stuff?
And I don't
though?
want any of my England students.
No, go back. What do you mean do stuff? What do they try to do on?
Well, no, I mean they just try to get in my business, and I got to keep the Master Tiffany up here.
The Master Tiffany
and the Master.
Well, it's like a character
down here. Oh.
What? What do you stop? I don't know what that. I don't know even know what that. Yeah, creepy, right? That was really weird.
Creepy, awkward. Don't follow me on Twitter. No good.
763 followers.
No, but look, she has to be careful because, and listen, we've had Andrew Hall on the show many times, and somehow Andrew found your phone number, right?
Yeah, I mean, I did.
And when he called you, it wasn't like he didn't get weird, right? It was cool.
No,
he just want to say hello.
Yeah, it was just I was surprised. I was like, "Is my phone number on Facebook?"
But did you do like the standard girl answer, which is like, "How did you get this number?" Did you do that? Because
Well, he was funny because like the first like minute or so, he was kind of like, so thank you for answering the phone or something like that, and I'm like, you're welcome.
Thank you for not calling the police.
But then he like after like a 30 seconds or a minute, he told me what his name was. I'm like, because this voice sounds familiar, but yeah,
right.
because it could be a martial arts.
He didn't
student,
introduce himself as hi, this is Andrew Hall.
No, I was thinking, is this a customer? Like, what is it? You know what I mean?
Customer.
Well, because my martial arts students, that's how he found me. He found me on the website, my martial arts website, and he called me.
Yeah, he's not gonna take lessons.
That's right. It's MasterTiffany.com.
Yeah, my phone number's on there. It is. That's how I get my business.
Well, listen, it's not hard to do an internet search and find that way, and really not.
I'm not too worried. I mean, I get strangers.
You're out there.
Why haven't you gotten a Google Voice number and put that on your website?
Because I just want people to call me and come take martial arts class.
And why do you have a website that sounds like a bondage website?
Well, because I'm Master Tiffany to the kids.
Master Tiffany.
But in martial
Mistress of the Dark.
I know, but in martial arts, I mean, that's what they call you is Master Tiffany. Like they
Marty.
call,
no, they don't call everybody Master Tiffany.
Well, no.
Yes,
I'm almost sure they didn't call Bruce Lee Master Tiffany.
Well, they'd call him Master Lee or Grandmaster Lee.
That's right.
Grandmaster Flash.
I
but
would
you know what?
be
Because
Master
Tiffany
Barbee,
Tiffany is committed to something past like 2 years. She's committed. That's where you get the master's degree, Master Tiffany.
Yeah,
you got to commit longer than 6 months.
And they don't call us Miss. That would be weird for little kids to be like, Mistress Tiffany. Mistress Tiffany. So they got to call me Master Tiffany.
All right, we got a phone call. All right, we're going to go to the phones. We got a caller on the line. Welcome to the Double Special Show. Caller, who am I speaking with?
You are speaking with Amelia.
Yay.
Amelia Wilson, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. Local comic. One of the divas of comedy here. One of the vixens of comedy. I don't remember what you call yourself.
It's divas, not vixens.
It's divas. Were you vixens last year?
No, you're right. We're vixens. Susan and I started, Susan Sager and I started a project called Vixen Comedy.
Oh, I didn't know that. I had no idea what you was. Now, here's the thing. You have an insight with Susan Sager. What happened to her? She's back in California. She left to go to California.
She leaves tomorrow morning.
But is she taking
Johnny? Leaves tomorrow morning.
Is she taking Johnny Oz with her?
just to go up there. He's coming back though.
Is she moving?
Yeah, she bought a house. She's making LA her home again.
Poor Johnny.
I know. They just started dating like right before she left. Isn't that crazy?
So they are actually dating because I had no idea. I don't listen. I don't hang out.
They're Facebook official. They went from single to in a relationship with.
Bam.
They sure did. They sure did. I mean, I guess I don't know. I don't even know exactly when it happened, but it's just a recent thing.
She's like, listen, I know.
But they're happy,
Yeah, she's like, I know when it happened. It was Wednesday. They got really drunk. They watched an episode of Hell's Kitchen, and then bam, it happened.
They're both very cool people, though.
No, listen. I love Susan. I love Johnny. Now, my dear, you called the show, and what are you doing, Marty?
Oh, I was humming "Strangers in the Night."
Don't do that.
Sorry.
What can we do? Are you listening to the show? What do you think of the show? You like it?
Well, yeah, I do. I haven't heard much. I'm kind of on the road. I've got my kids with me, so we were kind of doing late dinner, but I wanted to call and say hello. I heard that Tiffany was a new addition to your show. Yay, Tiffany. Congrats.
Yeah, listen, we love Tiffany, and Tiffany has shown us the true power of Twitter. We had no idea. We were humbled by her Twitter presence.
My Twitter abilities. My ability to Twitter.
I heard.
No, she's just not as lazy as us. That's what it is. She's motivated, and we're not really that motivated. But
I'm glad. I love Veneria. She's awesome. When am I going to see you again? It's been like forever.
That's right. When will you be?
I know. It has been. No, I like my Tiffany, too. I don't know. I've got a show coming up August 10th and 11th at Jack's Joint.
Okay.
With Karen Fitzgerald, Ron Hortman, the Balls and Chain Tour.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
So we'll be out there. Maybe you can come out. I think it's at 8 o'clock.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So put it on the Facebook, and then I'll write it down. What are you spitting?
I'll do that. August 10th and 11th. Yeah, it's been a long time since I see you. How's it been going since you got back?
It's been going well.
She dumped the boyfriend.
I did. I
gone.
broke up with the Heat Miser guy. You Jeff.
Wow.
I only went out with him for a little bit, though. I don't know why I'm being defined as going out with him. But
just as we met.
But yeah, no, I'm excited to be back, a part of the Comedy Slam, double special. I think double specials definitely like my favorite show on the station. Yay. So I'm glad to be a part of it, and I can't wait to get back into that. I think I'm going to go to Jack's on Thursday and do the open mic. I'm going to go ahead and swing, get back on the stage.
Do not
swing my bat.
Yeah, don't say swing at Jack's Joint unless you add something to the swing.
I hung out with Bob Burr on Sunday.
I think you're a great addition to that show. Chris and Jordan, I think they're funny as shit.
Oh, yeah, they're awesome.
Funny, dude.
Very nice.
I'm very lucky for them to let me honor.
Not lucky. Listen,
that's great. What did you think of me?
That's Marty Hoffman.
What did you
in
think
the
of
studio.
Marty?
She's like, who are you? No, kidding.
Who, me? And what do I think of Jordan?
No,
Marty.
God, not Jordan. Who cares about Jordan or Chris or Barbie? We're talking about Marty here. Marty, the guy from Texas. Marty Hoffman.
Hi, Marty.
Have you seen my set?
Set of what?
Comedy.
No, I don't think so.
Gmail.
Your set of exactly. Your set of what?
All right, no, hold on. Wait a second. Now, hold on. Hold on, real quick, because Jordan should have had this pulled up. I do actually have Marty's comedy. Andrea, can you stay on the line and listen to his set and tell us what you think? You have time, or you have to go back to the kids?
No, I got time. Go, shoot.
All right. No, hold on. Jordan's going to pull it up because
it's like buried under 500 Twitter.
Yeah, because you're a Twitter fanatic now. Go down there.
You're addicted to Twitter.
Yeah, he's addicted to it now. I pulled out. Marty did this set. Marty, when was this set? This was in Ohio.
Oh, this was at the
Funny
Bone in Columbus when I won the funniest person in Columbus.
Funniest person in Columbus. Not the state, just Columbus.
Just Columbus. No, not the whole state. No. And honestly, it was just 48 people in Columbus that I was funnier than. I mean, 48 people, that's a lot. It was a few weeks of battling.
And Andrea might not know you, but Marty Hoffman was in the Charming Hooligans. He's one of the original members of Beat the Dead Horse and the Charming Hooligans. Known Marty for a long time. Yeah, very funny guy. And so let's listen to a little bit of Marty's comedy. And you tell us if Marty is funny or not.
Yeah, I was going to say, this is a lot of build-up.
Okay.
No, this is a great set.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Marty Hoffman in the final round of Columbus's Funniest Person competition at the Funny Bone Comedy Club on December 24th, 2009.
Yeah.
And I'll probably interview.
Right. No, we won't play the interview.
Killer finals tonight. Next guy. Hey! Man, people are weird around here. This guy walks up to me on the parking lot, and he says to me, he looks at me and goes, "If you blow me, it'll make your hair grow back."
All right, so what do you think about gay panic jokes in the area?
Stop! Don't do that, damn
All
right, stop.
I can barely hear it. I can barely hear it.
Or try to turn it up.
All right, here we go. He's talking about getting a.
Do you want me to set up the jokes?
No, don't set up the jokes.
No,
Marty
I'm
is
just-
bald.
The thing is, it's not that it was so loud. I mean, it wasn't loud enough. It's not that it wasn't loud enough. I think it's just the noise. You know what I mean? Like the background noise or something?
Yeah, maybe it's the phone noise.
Try it again. Try it again.
All right, we'll play it again. Go ahead. Finish the
or,
joke.
you know, just like imagine what his comedy would be like and then make something up. But here we go. We'll try one more time.
Hey! Man, people are weird around here. This guy walks up to me on the parking lot, and he says to me, he looks at me and goes, "If you blow me, it'll make your hair grow back."
Because
I
he's
just
bald.
look at that guy.
Yeah, he's bald. Stop stopping it, damn it.
I'm like, "Hey, fool me once."
Okay, I'm sorry. I paused it and I screwed up his punchline, which is "fool me once."
Oh,
Wait,
that's
it
funny.
said, if you do what, your hair will grow. What did he
Blow
say?
him.
He
Well, can Marty just say the joke?
Yeah, let me
Just
just say the
say
joke.
it.
And
All
then
right.
see if you
Yeah,
can interrupt me
All
during
right,
the joke.
but she can't see you, so she
He's
doesn't know you're
bald.
bald. All right, you're bald.
I am bald, yes.
All right, go ahead. Do the joke, goddammit.
Okay, I'm ready.
Do the joke, damn it.
Said people are weird around here. This guy walks up to me out in the parking lot, and he says to me, "If you blow me, it'll make your hair grow back." And I just look at this idiot. I'm like, "Hey, fool me once."
That's a funny joke.
Because that implies
I think that's funny.
Okay,
I think
keep
that's
going.
very funny.
All right, keep going, Marty. Do the next joke in the set. You know the set. Oh, wait. Because she can't hear it, Jordan.
okay.
And you're going to just stop it anyway you ask.
You gotta say it. You gotta say
Yeah,
it.
Marty's got to say it. Go ahead.
All
Do the
right,
next
so,
joke.
So my friend was listening to the radio, and he says to me, he's like, "Marty, do you like Alabama?" And I'm like, "Do you mean the band or the state?" And then I got to thinking to myself, darn, I could have saved myself some time and just said no.
I like it. I like it.
I
Now,
like the band.
No,
I know
he's-
you're in the Charming Hooligans and all that. You've been doing stand-up long?
Yes,
Have
forever.
you been? She's like, I like it, but have you been doing stand-up?
Yeah, I
You are very
no,
good
no,
for
no.
an
I
open
mean, I
micer.
think it's funny as shit. I really do.
No, wait, listen to this next joke. You got to do the T-Rex arms. Do
All
the
right,
T-Rex
all right.
joke.
So I saw something really weird the other day. I saw a guy walking out of a convenience store, and he had two little arms. You know what I'm talking about, little T-Rex arms. Now, I'm not here to make fun of anybody with physical deformities. The only reason I mention it is under each one of his little arms as he's walking out of the convenience store, under each arm he was holding a 6-pack of beer. And all I could think is, wow, that guy loves alcohol almost as much as his mom apparently used to.
Oh! Ooh, damn!
See, Marty don't play around. The hooligans don't play.
I like it. I like it.
So
Double
so now you can say that Tiffany Barbie's funny and Chris is funny and Jordan's funny and
And Marty's funny.
No.
thank you very much. Thank you.
That's wonderful. All right,
God,
sweetie.
that was a long way to go for that.
I know.
All right, well, listen.
No, it's
Hey.
funny. It's funny. I like it.
Listen, pump up your show. Tell us when it is. Let's try to all go out. If you're listening to Double Special, go out and see Anna-Ria. Where are you playing again?
She'll be
Well, first of all, it's Aneria.
I never get it right. I
How
always
can you
screw
not
it
know
up.
her name's Aneria?
Because I am an idiot and I smoke pot. I don't know. I can't get it right. I can't get it right.
Oh, but anyway, Aneria can be seen at the Balls and Chain Tour on August 10th and 11th at 8 o'clock at Jack's Joint, which is a Friday and a Saturday. And along with very other funny comedians such as Ron Hortman, Karen Fitzgerald, Quentin Green, and I can't remember the rest.
Awesome. Well, you're
So come
enough.
on, it'll be fun.
No,
And you can get your tickets at TampaBayComedy.com.
Cool.
Okay.
All right. Well, listen, thank you so much for listening to our show. Thank you
Yes.
even more for calling in. And I hope that you and Tiffany can reconnect.
Yay.
and get your little vixen
We
thing.
will.
I can't wait to see you soon. I'll
I
come
know,
to
me
the show.
too, me too. Well,
Okay.
listen, thanks for having me. You guys have a great rest of your show, okay?
Hey, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Call anytime. All right.
Bye.
There you go.
Bye.
I'll give you a call later.
Bye.
That's right, Aneria Wilson, ladies and gentlemen,
Aneria.
calling in. She'll be seeing you next week at Jack's Joint at 2950 Gulf to Bay Boulevard in Clearwater, Florida. Call 727-400-6920 for tickets. Do it now.
Oh, Tiffany's so lucky. Tiffany had to step out to pee, and I had to pee so bad that I can't take it. But we've got 25 minutes left. I am not stopping. Not stopping.
You know what? She just doesn't.
not doing it.
She doesn't
That's
have.
right.
She doesn't have the commitment to the show. I mean, she's doing great with the Twitter. I want to say that, but you know, she just doesn't.
Well,
like-
she's out of the room for 2 seconds,
She's
and you're
not-
on it, aren't you?
Oh yeah.
Somebody go tell a straight girl and gay guy that they're having wet chairs tonight because we're stacking. We're staying.
By the way, lines from book, very funny, guys. Very funny.
Thank
stuff.
you, Maureen Sullivan, for letting us read from your book, and
Yeah,
I
that was
hope we
awesome.
did it justice.
I had to
I
ask
hope
her-
we really bring out the theme of your books.
Yeah,
You know?
right. I had to ask permission to do that. She very explicit instructions in the beginning that you could be under federal penalty if you didn't ask permission.
I would never do that.
I didn't record her, so I guess if she wanted to go back on it, I could be arrested. But
Oh, that'd be awesome.
to be arrested for that crap? Can you
Wouldn't
imagine?
that be weird?
No, that would be just me though. Like the Tim Kidd thing. He pissed off Tim Kidd. I get screwed up. You guys do lines from book. I get arrested. That's how it works here on the show.
Theoretically, we didn't have permission to do it.
No, you didn't. I
No.
gave you permission by proxy. I said, you know what? I talked to
By
her,
proxy,
and then you.
can you do that?
Yeah,
because
I
I,
asked
heard
her.
you get. I heard you get permission.
Hey,
though.
Marty.
You heard it.
I heard.
Marty.
Yes.
I might be needing a new co-host. I think he's going to jail. So,
All right.
I don't know.
Awesome.
I wanted to bring this up real quick since Tiffany out of the room. We'll talk about this real quick. I threw this in a link, and this is actually old news. I don't know how old it is, but I just heard about it. Snoop Dogg is no longer Snoop Dogg. He changed his name. Snoop Dogg went to Jamaica. It said he was reborn, which only says to me that he got way better pot than he ever found in L.A.
Right.
Like, I don't know what medical marijuana crap he was smoking in L.A., but when he went to Jamaica, they're like, listen, try this. And that was the end of it. Now, he released a track. It's lower down on the page there. And he has gone completely reggae. Now,
Okay.
I don't know, Marty, you're not a big hip-hop fan. You don't really listen to a lot of rap music, right? You're more into the goth,
not a whole lot.
industrial scene, right?
Yeah, a little more industrial. Yeah.
Jordan, we were going to talk about you. I don't know if we're going to get it tonight, but you are more into the sort of dubstep, sort of subversive.
I like
what is it?
Dubstep. I like lo-fi.
Lo-fi,
I like,
right.
I like Moomba core. And I like,
Core.
yeah, I like,
yeah, pretty
I like
much. If you've
American
never heard
grime,
of it, he likes it.
Right. Yeah, double special. We hate what you like.
Purple wonky.
Purple Walkie?
Wonky.
Oh, my God. So, yeah, I thought I'd just play a couple seconds. We only played 30 seconds without getting in trouble. Snoop Dogg is now called Snoop Lion. He's gone reggae.
Oh, I
He's
was
got-
trying to zip ahead a little bit.
No, why just... Yeah, see, you skipped too far, and now you got an interview. And that's not the song. I don't think that's the song. Yeah, see, you're not even paying attention. Scroll down. Scroll down.
That's
Up.
all the way at the bottom.
No, it's not the bottom. It's more in the middle. Look for the thing that says song released on iTunes. You're down into interviews, and it's right over here. Right there. There it is, right there. The song is called La La La. Snoop Dogg changes, goes to Jamaica, smokes so much pot that he goes, you know what? Screw America. I am now reggae. Which I don't have a problem with. I don't have a problem with
Was
Snoop.
Screw America?
No,
Chris Gorges hates burn victims and America.
That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, Chris Gorges will be appearing next week at the anti-burn victim rally. That's right. Help Iran hate burn victims with Chris Gorges live.
I don't know what a burn victim
his
is, but I'm sure
house
they
on-
are in a lot of pain. All right, so this is a little bit of Snoop. Did you hear we were talking about Snoop Dogg changed? Yes. Snoop Dogg is now Snoop Lion. He went to Jamaica, smoked some heavy-duty reefer, and now he's all reggae, reborn. This is La 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 by Snoop Lion. Let's see. What do you think, Jordan? You like that group?
Well, as I tweeted the other day, I got a couple of retweets.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it reminds me of Debbie Harry trying to rap, basically.
And
Especially when he brings up the fake Jamaican accent. Like, Snoop Dogg, it's cool, dude. We know who you are. We've heard you for years. You don't have to pretend you're Jamaican now.
I know.
just 'cause
I already
you're
liked
singing
you.
reggae. Yeah.
I already liked you.
You don't have to. My name is Snoop Dogg, and he's like going on. Come on.
I tell
dude.
them. No, you never said them ever. Snoop Dogg going reggae.
What you want, you got to get it.
What you can get it. No, you Snoop Dogg. Come on, bro. Snoop Lion, whatevs. Why don't you call yourself Garfield Lion, for God's sake? Take it all the way. Go feline all the way, brother.
It's like when Madonna started talking in an English accent.
No, but even more so with the Deb Harry thing. Yeah, now you're in The Man from Mars. No, you're
okay, but wasn't that the first rap you ever heard?
No, of course not. No way.
I mean, when did that come? That came out in like
no,
79?
It was the Super Bowl Shuffle.
No, that was way after. Way after. I mean, what was the first thing that you heard? Like,
Curtis Blow, The Breaks.
The Breaks. Those are the breaks. You heard the Breaks before?
Of course, dude.
Because, like, I think the first rap I ever heard was Blondie doing
Really?
Rapture. Yeah.
Wow.
Of course, I lived in a very white town.
I was going to say. Well, I did too, but I was just hip to the hip-hop movement. I was into the rap, Curtis Blow and Grandmaster Flash. You didn't hear Grandmaster Flash? Or
No.
Really?
None of that.
What about Sugar Hill? You didn't hear Rapper's Delight came out? Rapper's Delight came out way before Blondie's
Didn't
Rapture.
hear it till after.
Marty was too busy impersonating Rick Ocasek from the Cars.
Tiffany, what was the first rap? Now, this ought to be a huge generation gap. First rap you ever heard? First rap song. She's going to say Tone Loc.
No.
Let me tell you a story
I'm
about
not a big,
She's like Eminem.
I'm not a real big, no.
No, but you were exposed
I
at
thought
some
M&M's
point.
was actually candy. When my cousin was talking about how he liked M&M, I'm like, gosh, he really likes candy. But,
And that candy's really angry about its mom.
Right.
I don't know. I mean, I guess the Sugar Hill Gang.
So you heard the
thing.
Sugar Hill
Yeah,
Gang.
of course. I think the first rap like MC Hammer's rap, no? How about Gangster's Paradise? That was really good. Boom.
Yeah, but that's so far
As I
after.
walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I take a look at my.
Oh,
or whatever.
Tiffany's getting hard. She's getting hard. Look out. That almost sounds like the Snoop Dogg thing I
like
just heard.
Bob Marley.
But that's reggae. That's
I
not
know.
rap.
But
No,
speaking of reggae.
No, but see, but even Bob Marley and the reggae thing for
Right.
people that are really into reggae and ska, kind of the pop, the top 40.
Right.
You want to get deep reggae, you go Gregory Isaacs or you go Burning Spear.
Oh my God.
No, I'm serious, dude. This stuff that Snoop's doing, I don't know what the hell. I don't know what he's thinking. What is going on? And who went emo? Somebody went emo.
He's an old, irrelevant artist, and he's going world beat, just like so many old, irrelevant artists before him.
Who has gone world beat?
Paul Simon.
Okay. Sting.
He's basically Snoop Dogg is pulling a Paul Simon.
Is Baby Got Back rap?
Yeah, kind of. I think that's more like.
I cannot lie.
Yeah,
That's so totally rap.
It's actually Miami. It's actually more. It's considered Miami bass. No, it is.
Shut up.
It's not. It's not rap. I mean,
Kind of like pop
dude,
rap.
Wu-Tang is rap. All right.
Yeah, I never got into
Tribe
the rap.
is rap. I mean, Baby Got Back. It's more like it's
Run
a
DMC is
it's
rap.
a booty bass. Run DMC was one of the originators. Right after Curtis Blow was Run DMC, and then again you had Grandmaster Flash from New York, and then you had
DJ Bass and Easy Rock.
Oh, you
A
know
little bit
what?
later.
You know what's good rap?
What's that?
Saran.
I love that rap. It's awful. So, all right, I'm not down with the
I had to
Snoop
kill
Dogg.
that. It was getting way too hip.
It's okay. No, we're at 50 minutes to go. I have to pee so bad. I'm willing
I
to
wouldn't pee.
step out and let you guys take over. I know.
There's a bush.
You feel I'm not peeing in the bush. We already had one guest do that.
Is that the one?
Really?
Yes.
No, he peed in a tree. Steve Barrett came on the studio
I
and
love
went
Steve
and
Barrett.
peed. He peed in a bush. We got a picture of it. I don't know if we were trying to get the security tape of it. He
Oh no.
I'm
I
pretty
told
sure
him where
you
the
can still see
bathroom
the
was.
stain.
What's that?
Yeah, but you gave him the keys. Nobody can figure out the keys. It's terrible.
Oh my god! Who went emo though? Somebody mentioned that today. Another artist went emo.
Justin Bieber.
What? No, it
I'm
wasn't.
joking.
No, are you kidding me?
No, that was the tweet I put out. Nobody retweeted it, so it wasn't very good.
Oh, so you made it up?
Yeah.
Just like the Tim Kidd thing, you made it up.
I said, just like Snoop, Eminem is going to make
Eminem.
an emo album and change his name to Special Dark.
I totally bought that though. I thought, what a great idea for way better than Snoop Lion. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, Snoop Lion is terrible.
Oh, it's ridiculous.
That's like, but Snoop Dogg, I guess we've just gotten used to it though, because normally if you heard Snoop Dogg, you'd still be like,
Listen, when I first heard the name,
why not Heathcliff Cheetah?
that one the first time I heard Snoop Dogg, I was like, that's stupid. Then I heard him rap. I'm like, okay. I mean, the guy's got credit. He was a good rapper, but this reggae thing, I don't know if it's gonna work for him.
This is like when Michael Jordan switched from basketball to baseball.
Or Garth Brooks went emo. Remember that crap when Garth Brooks got all dark with the moppy hair, and I was like, really,
yeah.
Garth? What the hell are you doing, dude? And just
way to alienate your fan base.
Yeah, no kidding, dude. Go America. What are you, some kind of fag? What the hell? You know, they were like, oh my God, you're wearing all black and your hair's dyed. Oh my God. Oh my God. All right. I have to pee so badly. We got 10 minutes.
Just
Can you guys can you handle
Just
it? You want
go,
to break
man.
into something while I go ahead and just
Yeah.
step out? Can you do it? No, I don't trust Jordan.
Ladies and gentlemen,
about
coming up
me?
10 minutes of silence.
Tiffany Barbee will take her. Tiffany, go ahead. Anything at all. The next subject we had was the Jordan stuff, but I'm not doing the Jordan stuff right now. I'm not gonna. No,
I've got something to talk about.
No,
Go
because
ahead,
I.
go
Oh,
ahead.
you got something to talk about. All right, I'm gonna go
Alright,
pee. I'll be right back. Don't do me wrong. Don't screw it up. Marty.
No.
We got Twitter followers.
This is gonna be great. This is gonna be great.
Ladies
We'll
and
keep
gentlemen.
track of the listeners while you're gone.
All right. So,
We'll keep.
so anyway,
Chris leaves the room. Boom.
So
512.
So Charming Hooligans made a whole bunch of videotapes and everything, and Jason
Videotapes.
Kranick
This
is
is
one
quite
of the
old.
guys. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So Jason has been wanting me to get those to him, so I've started to record some. The first one I recorded when I was away getting married for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
The first marriage.
The first marriage,
Okay.
which lasted 2 years, pretty much.
Like mine.
Yeah, exactly. Their first marriages are always just
Yeah,
a
sure.
disaster. Yeah. So, or I mean, maybe you found love your first time. If you're out there and you found love, good for you. We all hate you. All right. So anyway, so Chris is talking about me going off to get
Chris
married.
Gorges.
Chris Gorges.
Okay.
Yes, Chris Gorges is
I
talking
know.
about that. And he's like, oh, so apparently one guy in the troop is actually getting laid. And it's like, which is amazing
Boing.
with his hairstyle. So like, and then he's like,
Well,
it's
you're
like,
getting all
how can
breathy over
someone,
this.
it's like, how can someone, so basically he's slamming me while I'm not there because anytime I get with a female, he is like amazed.
He wants to slam you?
He's amazed.
He gets jealous?
He can't. Yeah, he gets jealous. He gets really
He's a
jealous.
cock blocker.
It's happened a
He is
few
cock
times.
blocker.
Now, when I left the room, did you guys talk about me like this?
Yes.
Like, as soon
In
as
fact, I did.
as soon as he leaves the room, we're like, so that Chris Gorges.
Exactly.
What a
yes,
dick.
Yes. And I
No,
totally
joking.
talked about you as soon as you left the room. I really did.
Really? What'd you say?
I said you weren't committed to the show because you're not willing to shave your head.
I just wanted to come here for the free radio disc jockeying lessons. I'm only here for 2 weeks. I want to learn.
It's a course. Once she gets this course done, then she's leaving.
Boom.
All right. She's going to be offering disc jockeying lessons to old men for $50 an hour at the Arthur Murray Disc Jockeying Studio.
Fred Astaire.
Fred Astaire. Oh, wow.
He's way hardcore.
I know. He dances in the rain.
Just wait until you're
Or
gone.
sings
though.
in the rain.
I have no idea what he does. He's dead.
Just wait until Tiffany Barbee's gone from the show, though. Chris and Jordan will be calling me back. Marty, we need you back on the show.
no.
Tiffany, you
I'm
did
never
us
leaving.
wrong.
I'm here forever.
Have you seen Singing in the Rain?
Forever.
Before?
Yes.
You have.
Mm-hmm.
Better than Clueless?
No.
Parts of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, some parts. I like Some Like It's Hot. That's like my favorite older
Moses supposes his toes are roses.
movie. You're right.
Better than Clueless.
Yes.
Yes, all right, thank you.
Totally.
I'm sorry, what? Is
Anyway,
Clueless?
We
so
just had a very gay subject.
We
matter.
were talking about videotapes.
Oh, yeah.
Back to your hating on Chris Gorges.
So we pissed off Marty last time. The one time we found out the one time we've ever really entirely upset Marty and made him angry was when we made fun of him for not giving the videotapes to Jason. And he wanted to come in and talk about how that made him feel today and how that was one time that it really made him upset and angry and he cried a little bit like a baby. Go ahead, Marty.
He was very upset about it.
I did feel attacked that time.
Attacked.
I felt attacked.
You felt
that time.
attacked, you big stupid pussy.
No, but the only reason I brought it is because I felt bad about Tim, and I asked Marty straight up, was there any time that you felt, and you really did feel...
Yeah, that was the one time that like I got off the phone and was angry.
Why? But why though? Why are you angry?
I felt ambushed. I felt ambushed. I just it was, I don't
You know that Jason's after those tapes, right?
I know, and I was just telling them that I'm starting to make recordings of the tapes.
I know.
And the first one was when I wasn't there. One of the first ones that I did was when I went to my my first honeymoon,
which Jason would never do, by the way.
Go on a honeymoon?
Release a tape where he wasn't in it. It would not happen. It's got to be. No, listen, I love Jason, but but you are in the process of transferring.
I'm doing that, but
Okay.
here's what I said about you while you were gone.
Of course.
While I was,
which was wonderful, by the way.
Did you hear it?
No, my urine
okay.
leaving my
Perfect.
body was awesome.
So anyway,
It's very relieving.
But I said that you made
gorgeous.
some really snide comments about me
Who
during
did?
the opening.
I did?
Yeah.
What opening?
The opening of the show that I wasn't there for because I was getting married.
Oh, okay.
And you said like, oh, apparently one of us is getting laid. and it's amazing with his hair that he's actually. How is that possible that he's getting laid? Yeah, it's funny, but it's totally at my expense. And it seems like anytime any girl is interested in me, you are like jealous and like you just don't get it. You have no idea why a woman would be any way interested in me.
They called you a cock blocker.
Oh, is that what they call me?
Well, actually, he called you a cock blocker.
No, well,
I started it.
Thank you, Tiffany.
That's funny. It's like they called you a cock blocker after I said it, and they just agreed.
Listen, any guy, I'm sorry, but any guy that's over like, hey, dude, you're the man. You get the ladies. That's a weird relationship. You guys need to shut up, Jordan, because you do it all the time.
What?
If you're in a play, you throw me crap. Guys do that. We try to sabotage each other. We try to place ourselves above each other when there's a woman around that we're trying to impress, or anybody's impressing a woman. It happens. Don't give me that.
So guys are catty.
Wait. So were you trying?
Girls are even cattier, but yes, guys are catty.
So were you trying to impress my first wife that wasn't there?
Listen, anytime a comedic group is together and one leaves, the other people are going to razz the other guy. That's just the way it goes. I'm sure that when I wasn't around, you guys gave me plenty of digs. I'm sure you did. Are you telling me that didn't?
What?
Digs.
That you insulted me?
Horror.
Yeah,
I was like, boing, 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 boing. What? Plenty of what?
Okay, by confused guy. What the hell are you talking about? I'm talking about when a comic's away that you razz the other. Come on. What the hell are you talking Tell about? me that. I'm talking about when a comic's away.
Really,
you
Jordan?
Razz that's the third time.
Tell me.
Jesus Christ.
I was trying to bring up the
I
point.
know you were trying to sabotage the show. Yeah, thanks, man. All right, no, but seriously, you know that.
But
stop.
Even
you told me
not in
stop
the
with
show.
the springy thing. When I wasn't there at the shows, tell me that you guys didn't say stuff about me.
Well,
Honestly.
say it, but no. This is.
Did you or did you not?
Well, of course we did.
Of course.
This isn't just jokes, though. This isn't just jokes. Like even in regular life, there has been a
That's
couple
a joke.
women.
Oh,
A couple
with his hair.
women.
Ha ha.
No.
He has this all written down in his diary, by the way.
Tell me how you feel, Tim. Tell me.
No, I'm saying in regular life, there have been a couple times where women have been interested in me, and you have just been amazed by it. So what is that about?
I don't know, because you're bald and you're tall and you're lanky. You're not telling me that you're not a unique-looking individual, and that even when you get the girls, you're like, how in the hell did I pull that off?
Now,
even I have done that. I'm an average fellow. I'm not good-looking. Tiffany, you'll say, I'm not Brad Pitt. But I've hooked up, even my wife now. I'm like, how in the hell? Listen, I show pictures of my wife to people.
Your wife's hot.
She's very pretty. And I show pictures of my wife to people, and they go, wow, she's pretty. Like, how in the hell did you pull that off? I don't get offended by that.
I was shocked. No, I'm joking.
No, but I would
she
be okay.
She is very attractive,
But
though.
I would be okay with that. Look, you have personality in spades. But let's face it, you're tall, you look like Ichabod Crane, you've been compared to a baby vulture. I didn't make that comparison. Somebody else made that comparison, okay? I'm not saying that you're not, and your wife is very pretty, personable. I just was, really?
I think guys with good personalities, though, can, like, because you know how, like, when you hang out with someone, if they have a good personality, they become more attractive. And
I think so.
And if they don't have a good personality, they become less attractive.
Right, it ruins it. Even if they're hot and they're like,
exactly.
You're like,
so,
oh, shoot me. Yeah, no, and I just was amazed at the game that you got good game. That's a compliment. It's an underhanded
compliment. So what
compliment.
you're saying is my personality is so amazing that it makes up for the disaster that was issued from my mom's loins.
If that's
is
the
that
way
what you're saying?
If that's the way you feel when you stand in front of a full-length mirror, then yes, that's what I'm saying.
And I don't see why you have to blame your mom. You could have been mangled in some kind of like tractor accident or something after birth. God.
Maybe he got bit by a vulture. He's like turning into one.
Your mom could have been
vulture man.
Your mom could have been on Accutane. It's not her fault.
You could have been cursed. You could have been cursed by a mummy. We don't know.
Does that bother you that
I've just always wondered what it was.
You think that I think that you're ugly? Is that what you're saying?
Well, yeah, I think you think I'm ugly.
I don't think you're ugly.
I don't think you're ugly.
I don't think you're ugly.
Really? You don't think
I'm ugly?
No, the longer we sit here, the hotter you get, actually.
Actually, come on.
It's the personality.
He's the only person I know whose Adam's apple acts as a beer gut. Come on. Look at his thinking over there.
Look, now they're getting catty. Do you hear that? All of a sudden, I said he was attractive, and they're like,
exactly.
boom.
Did you see that? Did you see how quickly that happened?
But let me tell you, though, that was not me. That was him. Once again,
it's always
I get blamed.
Jordan. That's what Tim Kidd said. He always blames Jordan. He always blames Jordan.
I listened to an old show from Tan Talk, and we had I forget who was on the air, but Jordan, it was Marty, and we were talking about when we all went to a strip club as a show, and Marty, I was getting in some stuff with my wife. She was not happy that I was at a strip club. club. She had issues at the time with it. It was very uncomfortable for me.
Yeah.
Marty, on the other hand, went with Charisse, and you guys had a blast, and you got boobies in your face.
Fun,
yeah, and your wife's like, hell yeah. So I lean over and tell Marty, dude, or I said to Charisse, listen, look at Marty. It's good that you guys can be there. Jordan takes that as, he's trying to break up your relationship. He's totally trying. Look at how he's saying Marty's a whore. And again, instigated. Marty takes it the way he takes it, and I get blamed for it. And I was being totally sincere, like, dude, I wish that tonight that my girlfriend could be as secure as your girlfriend in the fact that, dude, I've never went with a girl who goes, let's go to the strip club.
I've been to a strip club with a boyfriend before.
Right, and I don't care. You don't have a problem with it.
I put $1 in her
Some
pants.
girls have a problem with it. Some other girls don't. You did what?
I put $1 in there.
What kind of strip club was wearing pants?
Well,
Strip club
panties. In England, they call underwear pants.
Do they really?
Mm-hmm.
That's very confusing.
So, like, SpongeBob SquarePants was very awkward, I thought.
They're like, he's in underwear. Wow. Those silly country Americans.
That got me in several awkward situations.
How's that?
The pants.
Just talking about SpongeBob?
Well, like in martial arts, like I had to sell the kids uniform bottoms, and I got used to calling them bottoms, but at the beginning I'd be like,
so they call pants.
I'm like,
wait,
you want to buy some pants?
So they call them bottoms in England.
Yes,
bottoms. And pants are underwear.
Or they'll call jeans.
Dungarees? They say dungarees?
No, that's Australia. Yeah, trousers. They call them trousers. Yeah, like one time I was on a bus and this little kid kept trying to like wipe her hands, like she had chalk on her hands on my bottoms, but and the lady's like, "Oh, stop!" I'm like, it's okay. At least I don't have any white pants on. And the lady was like pulling her like kid away from me. Like, look at this girl talking about pants on the bus.
I would get in so much trouble in friggin' England. Oh my god.
Yeah.
No, I know, Marty. I never thought that I'd never meant you really have issues because in that interview that I was talking about, he was really bent out of shape. That I somehow was trying to sabotage his relationship with Charisse, and I wasn't that way at all. I was just, see, again, here we go. Right.
Totally.
Yeah, no, go ahead.
What?
Go ahead so he can email me and tell me to F off too.
Totally.
You like actually went out with Charisse went out with you one time.
We had one date where we went out and
it wasn't a date.
over dinner.
It wasn't a date.
It was.
She
we
was
went
like,
out.
we're gonna go out and have a good time.
Okay,
and
fine.
We'll be friends.
Why are you still holding on to that?
And then Chris
Why
is
are
like,
you still?
Hello, how are you?
I knew this was gonna happen. Yeah, Mario.
He's been waiting.
I know, dude. No, this is like the fourth time he's brought this up. We went out
once.
No, I have like actual recorded time.
Bring those recordings.
Now we're gonna fight.
I want to see those recordings.
All right, dude. Yeah, okay. Enjoy your last time in the studio. So anyway, no, but I mean, come on, dude.
Why don't you just send me an unpleasant email afterwards?
He's gonna text you on his way to Orlando.
Listen, Marty, I can't believe that you said
I can't believe that another guy wanted to go hang out with my girlfriend or whatever she was at the time, semi-girlfriend person that you talked to. What the hell, dude?
Girl you were seeing.
Not even seeing. They were having issues.
Girl
we went out and hung out.
Wait. Girl that I was very interested in.
Well, you know what? She went out with me, so we went out to dinner. So I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you, but I know we went out and you weren't there, so I don't know how that works for you, Mr. Interested Man. Okay,
so I don't know. I
don't recall you at the table or ordering anything.
I have a code.
What's the code?
If a friend of mine is interested in someone, I don't pursue her.
I can't believe we're even talking about this right now. I honestly can't.
I have a girlfriend that does that too. She's like, you can't. Any guy that I like, you cannot.
Well, no.
But she likes everybody. Yeah.
So does Marty, though. At the time, Marty liked everybody. Whatever.
I'm like, you can't call dibs on everybody.
No, unlimited power.
Except for like the ugly people.
No,
know?
Here's the thing, though. His wife is back at my place. It's gonna be really. It's gonna be awkward as hell when we go back. Now my wife's gonna be like, "What the hell was that all about?" And it was not that big of a deal. Marty and Charisse were having problems. I said, "Hey, you want to go out?" We went out. And it wasn't like I was in the parking lot like, "Hey, baby." I was just being friendly and nice. And yeah, you know what? Your wife is attractive and she's friendly. Why wouldn't I be a little bit smarmy around her? I mean, you weren't there. You were out of the picture. You were doing your thing. Whatever.
Yeah.
And you know what? It went nowhere. It went absolutely nowhere. After that meeting or whatever the hell you want to call it.
He didn't have that sexy pizza smell on him. Attractive.
It's so true, dude. No, but I mean, listen, Sheree's a nice girl. It didn't pan out that way, and it did for you. And now you got a kid. So why can't you just accept that? Why are you still?
I do accept that.
Oh, for God's sake! Did it seem like he accepted it to you, Tiffany? No. See,
he's going to be dealing with this in therapy for
Hell
years.
yeah. Except he won't go to therapy. He'll be talking to his kid about it, and his kid has no idea what the hell he's talking about. And then he'll go to the Mexican neighbors. They don't know. They don't even speak English. They don't know who the hell.
He's going to go have a particularly rage-filled pimple squeezing session after this. That's how he deals with it.
Oh my God! No, listen. I don't want to. God, see now it's gonna be like
don't
a week.
worry,
I'm gonna be
I don't
freaked
think
out.
you offended him.
No, but I see.
You have to be hardcore if you're on the show. You can't offend me.
Yeah.
I know I can't offend you, but he's been offended for like 8 years. I can't. All
right, he's here though. He's here.
Oh yeah. How long will he?
And
be
he calls in every week.
Let me tell you, if I was really offended,
Yeah.
I wouldn't be on the show. And I certainly wouldn't be talking about it.
I'm just tired of defending myself. I just want one person to say, you know what, Chris? It's them. It's not you. Like even with the Tim thing. Just one person say, you know what? I think he overreacted. But now everybody's like, well, you could have been nicer. You could have stroked him out a little bit. You could have given him a new pair of pants or whatever.
I agreed with you, though. I agreed with you. Like I mean,
not according to Tim. According to Tim, he said your so-called friends came to me and all this crap. No, and I know that it wasn't you. I know who it was. Of course it was. And I talked to Laszlo, and Laszlo was like, well, I kind of half-assed supported you. I'm like, well, thanks for that. Thanks for the effort.
I told him I'm very surprised that Chris can, I can't imagine Chris being mean to somebody.
Tim was surprised as well, but when Jordan got in on him, it was all, like I said to Marty, once he heard Jordan say, Chris says you're a hack,
and I said, I heard it was Jordan.
It was Jordan, and ears turned off.
He's blaming it on me.
Yeah. No, I'm blaming it on, because that's what I do. I blame it on Jordan.
I know.
Everything. My son's hair length, Jordan's fault.
That time he hit on Marty's wife?
Jordan's fault. Yep, everything. Tiffany Barbee, you don't have a car? Jordan's fault. That's Jordan's fault that you have no car.
Jordan.
Marty not being able to get away from his house to have a mancation. I can't believe your wife actually said it to me.
Mancation.
She said to me, why don't you and Marty have a mancation? I'm like, yeah, could we not call it that?
Show ended in 2 minutes? Marty.
Yeah, can we call it like a gathering or a get-together? Do we have to call it a man-cage? Does everything have to have man in front of it now? So stupid.
No.
Anyway,
I think it's funny that I just said, I want a little time away, and she's like, you and Chris.
Why is that? No, because she knows you're really pissed at me, and she wants us to connect again.
Wait, can't I just? I'm not pissed at you.
You're pissed at me.
I'm not pissed at you.
You hit on my wife to be.
Yeah, a long time ago.
Oh, yeah, all right. So anyway, all right.
That went by quick.
Listen, we're almost out of time here. It's been a great double special. If you are a Twitter follower, double special on Twitter, and you recently became a follower and you listen to the show, thank you so much for listening to the show. We really appreciate it.
You get a cookie.
You do get a cookie, a virtual cookie, right? Because I'm not sending famous Amos out.
You don't want me to make cookies for you.
We want to also thank Tiffany Barbee for pumping up to, what do we have now for Twitter followers?
766.
766.
Wow, we gained
4
3
days.
during the
That's awesome.
past hour.
No, and I'm so glad that you're part of the show now, and I think it's going to benefit all of us. I want to also thank Marty Hoffman for coming in, taking time out of his trip, coming from Orlando and Texas, and sitting in with us. Marty, always welcome here, and we look forward to your phone calls from Texas when you get back.
I can't wait to make more phone calls and give you a hard time about whatever I can think to give you a hard time about.
It's all right.
I hope you do more stupid stuff so I can give you a hard time about it.
No, don't mind the lesions. They'll go away. It's just stress. I'll be all right.
We should get a Marty cutout to sit in that chair, and then he can call in, and we'll have like a...
Marty Pelican.
Ladies and gentlemen, this has been 2 hours of bitter hatred and recriminations with the Double Special Show. Special thanks to Billie Jean and Aneria Wilson. Go see her next week at Jack's Joint. With JB Lee, I got Chris Gorges, Tiffany Barbee, and special guest Marty Hoffman. And we're saying good night. We love you all so.
Yes, love you.
So very, very much.
Have a good night. We'll see you next week on Double Special.
Ladies and gentlemen, this has been another episode of the Double Special Show starring Christopher Gorges and JB Lee, presented by ComedySlamRadio.com. Tune in next week, live from 8:30 to 10:30. Please.
What was that? I'll tell you what that was. That was another fine show from ComedySlamRadio.com, where we put the .com in comedy.